Hello, everyone, and welcome to Rep RPG's Vampire the Masquerade, fifth edition. What? What? Are we not?
No, we
Am I
are
not talking to
not
anybody?
you.
Okay.
Go.
And tonight we're going to be catching up on a few interesting things that we kind of left off last episode. There was a little hiatus for us. Most of us desperately needed a night off, and half the crew is sick tonight, so bear with us. But on that note, we left off with something that requires a content warning. So I'm just going to go ahead and give it to you at the beginning of the episode. We will be continuing a torture scene given to an NPC by one of our players. Not that there is ever a humane or ethical reason for giving torture. However, this was our character is a monster, and the person that he is now torturing was a monster himself. A emotionally abusive stalker that has now decided to continue his stalking and tracking and finding our now PC, Matthew, playing Jace. And Jace gets to enact his own monstrosities. So anything to do with that. If at any time you feel uncomfortable, please go ahead and roll out, leave the chat, come back when you feel more comfortable. Hopefully we'll move on. If this isn't just subject matter that you want to deal with, that's 100% okay. Go ahead and skip this episode. We'll catch you up on the non-torturous parts next episode. With that being said, let's go ahead and introduce our cast and crew tonight. Matthew, who are you and what do you do?
I'm Matthew, and I'm playing Jace, the Tremere that definitely was not torturing somebody. And that's it. That's what I do. I'm here on rep sometimes.
Hi, I'm Meg, and I'm playing Jem, the Malkavian, and now trash can maintenance operator.
Hi, I'm Kat, and I'm playing Kitty, our gang girl, who was doing her goddamn job, as opposed to everyone else.
Yeah. you're doing some work.
That's the whole thing. I'm doing my job as a hound. Everyone else is doing very important things to themselves.
Hi, I'm Pixie. Hi, I'm Pixie. I have a feeling tonight's the night Siren enters her villain era. No reason whatsoever.
I don't know. I'm kind of feeling that way too, man.
Kind of feeling villainous tonight. And it's fine. Sorry, Kat. Finish your intro. I'm sorry.
I had no rest of that. I'm just very, very, extremely happy that I will be the one to push you both into your villain era. Oh yeah, I'm also.
There you go.
You think that Indigo Chameleon? I play there on Sundays, and I DM there on Mondays, where I do Vampire the Masquerade as well. I also do that. Sorry, I got really excited about
it. It is a Twitch channel. Come follow that on Twitch.
About
on Indigo Chameleon.
We're having a fancy party. I had Daughters of Cacophony too that are being sold off. It's pretty fun. Okay, there you go.
Also, you're currently running your actual sire in this game through that game as his DM.
I am running Kitty Sire in that game.
Exactly. So.
We treat our daughters the same, Kitty.
Hey!
It's never come up, but we've treated our daughters the same.
Aw. I love that. We have to exchange notes later.
Very scared now to be a daughter of the Cacophony. Hi, I'm Pixie. I play Siren.
No,
masquerading as a Toreador, but actually a daughter of the Cacophony. Now scared for her life.
I would say that when Vegas was instructing you on like why to keep shit secret, there was generations of like selective breeding for them, like progeny, like progenerating, and then slaves.
That's what I'm doing currently.
Specifically like children vampires and other atrocities.
I'm not doing that one.
No, you don't do that one. That's how you get a blood hunt.
That also feels like, those creepy child voices. that
Yeah.
sing in horror
Yeah.
So
movies.
child voices?
That is
Yep.
the Daughters
That's
of the
exactly what it
Cacophony.
is.
They can just forever be those little horror monsters.
I've told Pixie this before. Children and possessed dolls. It's the height thing, I think, is what it is. It's like, oh, no.
Speaking
Like
of
demon children?
Yeah.
Disembodied children's voices to me.
Yeah.
Do not watch or do because it's
Yeah.
a perfect show. There's a new show on Netflix that is like if the Umbrella Academy was they were Ghostbusters. It's the perfect blend, and it's just at the very edge of my
Lockwood?
spook meter, Lockwood and Co. It's just at the very edge of my spooky meter. Like I can watch it with the lights off if someone else is in the room with me. But when I introduced Cody to episode 1, I was like, fine, it's fine. But also I'd already seen episode 1, so rewatching it was fine. But when I watched it like alone, simultaneously with Sway, I needed my sparkle tree lights on to like be safe in my room, and I had to watch My Little Pony immediately afterwards. So like that's the window.
My goal.
If you haven't seen the show, it's like Disney afternoon horror.
Shut up! It was
Oh,
spooky.
no.
There were
Like
disembodied children's voices.
with cussing,
Yeah.
but like it's
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even think it's thing to say fuck. I think it's like PG-13, but it's still like, oh
It's
damn,
YA
like, oh shit.
ghost
One
hunting.
fuck.
It's
Yeah.
YA ghost
They
hunting.
get one.
It's
fuck.
allowed, okay?
Yeah, it's not Nickelodeon horror
My
like
point
after
was-
school. It's not like All Real Mummies or whatever the fuck that show was.
All real monsters.
But no, not that one. Yes, but no.
This is really
the mummies.
fascinating.
The point was
Oops, all mummies.
there's a whole disembodied children's voices ghost horror situation in episode
Nickelodeon
1, and it's weirdly
mummy.
horrific. That's all. I'm ready to go.
My goal this October is to make Pixie watch one horror movie.
No,
with me.
Sway already did that, and I
One.
am still traumatized. No.
I won't pick a traumatizing horror movie.
They're all traumatizing horror movies. He thought that was campy and fun, and I couldn't sleep for
Which
a
one?
month.
Which
It
one?
is.
Evil
It
Dead.
is.
That's
It
not
is.
campy, and it's not fun. You child. Not you, child. The bearded one.
The bearded one.
And
That was
I was
not.
thinking Disney. I was thinking Under Wraps. I was thinking that. But
I want to get you to watch Scream.
No,
so
you're not.
bad.
Scream's
so
not
bad.
even scary.
No. Fuck you,
No,
no.
Scream. There's nothing supernatural.
I don't
No,
care.
but if you don't do
It's
horror,
serial killer Scream.
Scream
It's,
that is
Scream can be-
worse.
tell me your
Si-
favorite scary movie.
Welcome to Vampire the Masquerade, where we say what where our limits are, and they get completely fucking ignored.
What did that? Was that being scary?
Yes, she doesn't. Look, we're good. We're good. We're talking about bunnies, and I'm voguing while I poop.
Talking
Come on.
about.
Bunny.
Can we all do the bunny?
This is weirding me out.
Are you done now?
Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, we're talking about
I
bunnies.
didn't think.
Sorry.
I didn't think that
You
would
didn't
be
think. Full stop.
too scary.
Full stop. You didn't think.
I didn't see how
Stop.
that could be
I know,
too
that's
scary.
why I'm telling you, I can't do these things. Thank you so much. I am a pussy.
You can't say that word. This is not PG-13.
Yes, I can. This is an R-rated show.
Which brings us back to what we're doing
People,
tonight.
But we can't say pussy.
So last we left off, Matthew, what were you doing to Oscar? What was Jace doing to Oscar? Let me rephrase.
So, Jace had actually left, because he had just turned Oscar into a ghoul. And while Oscar was passed out, he wrote a note, which actually, so you know how in our Discord
Yeah.
I was like, oh man, I should have done the things. I actually remembered that he did. Because whenever we walked into the apartment,
Mhm.
I remember specifically being like, does Oscar react whenever he crosses the threshold?
Mhm.
And you said, no, he does not, because he's
He
not
does
a
not.
ghoul.
He's not a
So, I left a note on the door to the bedroom, on the inside of the bedroom door, that said, don't leave. If you do, the pain that was caused to you will just be the beginning.
Yep.
And then I left, and I stayed the night at a hotel. There are two circles. Let me pull up my actual character sheet so that I can tell you exactly what they are. Yes, warding circle against ghouls. There are two of those. One on the inside of my bedroom door, and one on the inside of the door to go outside.
Okay.
The exterior door. That if
But
he
those
tries to
were already in
cross them-
place. You didn't have
yes,
to
they were.
Okay.
Nope, I didn't have to remake those.
Before you actually leave your apartment, because you told me you were going to go to a hotel. We kind
Yes.
of ended on that.
Yes.
As you
Oh no.
are finishing up the first process with Oscar, the camera's going to see something as time catches up in a second. Jace is walking to the front door. And just as you're about to okay, I got a circle here, and you look, there's a note that slipped underneath your apartment door. And the camera's going to cut 1 hour before.
Oh no.
It's a hand on the door. And we get just the sense of there's a head here. We get that weight of shadow. And then the shadow kind of moves away from the hand. And the hand pats the door. And the camera looks down and sees that same hand slide a note underneath your door. And that's the note you see as you walk to your front door to leave.
Yeah, I mean, I'll open it. I'll open the note like an idiot. And out comes drugs that
Anthrax. Fortunately for you, it just gives you a mild buzz as a vampire.
That's where it all went. It's all in New Orleans.
yeah.
I was wondering. It was the biggest scare of my childhood, and now suddenly,
Now you know.
I know.
Anthrax and quicksand. We worried about a lot of stuff as a kid.
It's all
Razor
in New
blades
Orleans.
in candy, drugs in candy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
As a full adult now who knows how expensive drugs are, I'm very aware that's the stupidest lie our parents ever
People
fucking told
would
us.
never.
No junkie is like, I'm gonna put my heroin in some Twix. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Cat, stop it.
Well, not in Twix that you give to other people. But yes, so I will look at the note. Is there anything before I open it? Is there any sort of wax seal because vampires are extra, or any bullshit on the outside?
It is just a regular printer paper printed off, or not printed off, folded up into thirds. And when you open it up, it says, "I could almost be proud of you."
Oh, I'm so uncomfortable because Matthew knew who the stalker was before. Matthew does not know who this is. Okay. Huh. I will.
I wish chat could roll,
They can
to see
now.
what the camera sees.
We have dice rollers in chat now, by the way. Exclam
Oh,
roll
that's fun.
roll d20, for instance. You can roll a d20.
Yeah.
Roll
Oh, that's fun.
d10. I had those in for Cody for our Saturday night.
Everybody roll me some d10s in chat.
All right.
Everybody,
I got a 7.
no, yours doesn't matter.
Hey!
Megan knows who it is, she thinks.
I will, while chat is rolling d10s,
D10, Aiden.
I will. Jace stops and goes back to the bedroom. Have any of Oscar's wounds started healing yet?
Some of his minor, you didn't lick the fangs, clean. Those have started to heal. Some of his light abrasions and light cuts have started to heal. The abyssal destruction that you laid upon his hands, that would take some more time.
Okay, cool. Then he's unconscious at the moment, I think is where we had left him.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go slap him awake.
Okay. And as we see Jace look from the note to the front door, back to Oscar, and starts walking away, the camera gets a glimpse of Addison smiling at the
Oh
end of the
Jesus,
hallway.
goddamn Christ!
As he turns back to the apartment, smiles, possibly knowing how close Jace could have been. Walks
Fucking damn
away.
it! Oh, I should have just opened the door so I could kill him. Oh, I should have just opened the doors to kill him. Oh, god damn it.
That would honestly be fucking hilarious, though, if you were like, "Oh, this massive plot point,
Guys,
huh!"
dude, we're done. Got his ass. Dude didn't roll for shit. I mean, he was unlucky.
fucking got him. He was so easy. Why were we so scared?
We were worried for no reason.
Let's be honest. That is so I don't care what he is now. That is the most Addison thing ever.
Yeah.
Not to be prepared to get shanked at a door.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. Because he wasn't prepared to be followed to his own home. He was just like, yes, hello, I'm gonna just be myself, but a vampire. And they were like, you can't do that.
I live for the day he comes knocking at my door. I open the door with a shotgun.
And this isn't just go for like who Addison's character was, but when you have so much intelligence, like self-valued intelligence, that turns to ego, that turns into I can't make mistakes. You could be Moriarty, the mastermind. However, to bring up a reference from before the show, you could slip up like Mr. fucking Magoo and just get socked the fuck out because you are smart brain. Not fighty Sherlock Holmes see you for 10 steps ahead of your brain.
Exactly.
But yeah, you go slap him, he's awake.
Okay. I'm going to grab his wrist. First, I'm going to squeeze his fucked up fingers to get him awake. And then
immediately.
Perfect. And then I'm going to grab his hand and I'm going to lean in very close. I'm going to whisper in his ear. I thought I asked you who knew that you were here. Don't fucking lie to me again. And he is going to Touch of Oblivion his hand before he can answer. And then after he is I'll Touch of Oblivion his hand real quick. Technically it requires a rouse check. That was a 10. I'm good.
He immediately goes to let out a scream of pain. Then remembers the many times that was not good for him to do. And he immediately goes to start spewing, I didn't, no one knows. And I did. He stops, looks at you, very confused of like, do I say anything?
Whenever
sometimes telling the truth, like he doesn't say this, but it's like sometimes telling the truth wasn't good for him. Something like lying to him wasn't good for him.
Yeah. Then when he looks kind of confused, I'm going to fuck it. He'll grab the note and he will. Oh, he's tied down, so he's not going to be able to like grab the paper and read it. Then I won't do that because that's stupid. He will just he'll stand back up and tell him, if I find out that you've lied to me again, this will just be the start of it. So, yeah. Okay. And
now,
then he's gonna start to leave.
If you remember, just like, so when Kitty created her ghouls for very specific purposes, when Siren did her ghouls, very specific purposes, bodyguard, beefcake, she knew what she wanted. When Jem created her ghoul, she was conscious of what effect she could pass down. What are 2 points that you would like to give Oscar as now that the blood has started to take hold and the wounds are healing and
I don't. So, metagaming, I would not pick this because it's probably the stupidest thing for me to pick. But because of who Oscar is, and
What would
also
he likely
how the ghouling has come about.
Yeah.
I think he would have 1 dot in Dominate, which I have, and 1 dot in Oblivion, which I also obviously have.
Okay.
Again, this is not what Matthew wants because this turns him into a potential villain.
Yeah.
But that's what he would get probably.
Well,
We're all getting our
assign those points. Assign those points as per Oscar's character. However, with the mindset that now his desires have changed. He wants to help you.
Yeah.
For his reasons, but he will help you. But his reasons are a lot closer to yours now. You know that's going to happen. You know.
That's part of
the process of ghouling.
Yeah, that's part of why he did it, so that now it's on Jace's terms rather than Oscar's, but he's also still wildly uncomfortable with it, and also still very mad that Oscar forced his hand when he had other plans. But yeah, I'm not gonna untie him. He can figure that out himself. I am gonna leave the note that I had already put on the bedroom door. And I'm gonna tell him verbally, since he's awake. You'll see it on the note, but don't fucking leave. And he's gonna walk out.
Okay. And you're gonna go to the hotel for the rest of the night?
Yep. I need to not be here.
Do you have a specific hotel in mind, or are you?
No, just.
Oh my God, do it!
I mean,
I didn't know if you were planning on going to Hard Rock or.
No,
Oh my God.
No, because I'm not gonna ghoul 2 people in one night. God, I don't need a rebound ghoul.
You know you're still grounded.
Cool them. Just know it.
Jace is still grounded.
But
no,
she knew he
he's
was
not.
doing with us for a couple of days.
That's right.
I did text her and she said, "I'm proud of you," or whatever she said.
Yeah.
Or she said like, "Be safe, have fun," or some bullshit.
The most
some shit
Irish
mom
thing in the
text.
world.
Have fun. Good luck.
Yeah.
Just
Catch
protect
up
him.
GL.
No, I'm just gonna go to whatever shitty hotel is close. Actually, no. There is a hotel close by that Jace went to whenever he was first trying to leave.
Getting here? Okay.
Well, because he is a New Orleans native.
Yeah.
But whenever he was first leaving Oscar, had nowhere else to go, and he went to a hotel. So he's gonna go to that same hotel to check in for the night.
Sounds good. Okay. The night ends. And you all wake up. Jace, there's a dread that you're feeling that you weren't sure you're going to wake up. You don't know what's causing that. But I need a rouse check from everybody else. Fail. Okay. What does that bring you up to, Jace? 3. Okay. Oh no, are you at 4? You're not bleeding yet, are you? Oh, 2. Okay. And then 3 for Gem. Okay.
I killed a man last episode, remember? I beat his head in with a bat.
Yeah, but it's almost like for Kitty, you could kill a man, which now makes that song play in my head, and then like use 40 other talents before the night goes away. Oh, now I'm hungry again.
No, only 2. We're fine.
Okay.
Only 2.
Let's start with Jim. Jim, where are you waking up at?
I'm at it's
and turn the scene over. So, if you had nothing planned, we can figure out where everybody else is waking up.
I need to talk to Ryan.
Okay.
So I'm gonna shower and get dressed and go grab her at the bar.
Now I remember. I was like, yeah, we'll figure out in a second who the fuck Ryan is.
Ryan is.
I couldn't remember. I forgot.
Ryan's
I forgot we named him Ryan.
She's my new ghoul.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's over there just organizing bottles.
Cool. Hey, do you want to take a walk real quick?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Rad. I gotta go visit an old friend and grab some CDs. So I thought maybe you could come.
Yeah, sounds good. And she kind of like taps the bar. She's like, all right, I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, and I'm assuming Yo-Yo's there.
Yo-Yo's there. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna give her like a wink.
She just goes, boss's favorite. It's
Yeah,
been literally like 8 hours.
I love my girls both equally. Just look at Ryan. I'm not a fan of Yo-Yo, and I'm gonna take a walk with her to Seal D and see if I can see Jerry.
Yeah. When you guys walk up, you almost think that the store got shut down.
Okay.
It doesn't look like the same. And then you realize it's the same store. It just got a lot nicer.
Oh shit.
It looks like it has been specifically designed to cater to the younger record collector generation.
You can say hipster, it's fine.
Well, but with more actual music lovers instead of I have this one from the 80s. Yeah.
Sure.
But the old sign that was out front has been taken down. The entire wall, the street side has been painted over with this dark reddish black paint, and then over top of it is a mural of the street corners of New Orleans, on Bourbon Street, and then this has in graffiti Sela D.
Do I recognize Sharpie's tag?
You've seen enough of Sharpie's work to know that this is Sharpie's work, yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Cool. I'm gonna go in. Is he there? Is someone there?
He's there. He's got a bandana.
Okay.
What is that? Oh, it looks like Darkman.
Yeah.
Kind of like the fedora. He's got kind of the fedora thing going on. Yeah. But he looks like, because he was an older guy.
Yeah.
But he looks like he is trying to be rocker grandpa, but in the best way possible.
His best life, and honestly,
and
I love it.
When he sees you, he actually pulls down the bandana, and you don't see the big giant grin anymore.
Right.
And he goes, "I'm so glad you're here. What do you think of the new place?"
It's amazing. How did you manage to afford all this?
And you hear the stairs clomp, 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 clomp up from his bedroom area.
Yeah.
His upstairs area. And it's Sharpie. And she goes, well,
okay.
Apparently, old boss man had set aside some funds specifically for businesses owned and operated by his ghouls. The Nasus ghouls.
Right. It's so fun that you bring that up, because I'm assuming no one else is in the in the store?
It's still like it looks really nice. It's still a record store. It's only busy when it's going to be busy.
Yeah, I'm gonna lock the door and switch. If there's like a paper sign, switch it to closed. I actually wanted to introduce you guys to this is Ryan.
And Ryan just kind of like waves her hand, like she doesn't know. You haven't had like a lot of talks with her yet.
No, we're gonna have the talk tonight, but I thought it would be good if she
Yeah.
was around people that also could. 'Cause I don't know what it's like to be cool.
Immediately Jerry like walks up excitedly, more fluid than you have seen him ever.
You got agile.
He looks younger. He looks a lot younger.
Okay.
Now he still looks like he's probably a really good looking older 40-year-old instead of a haggard looking like 60-year-old.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not like any age magic happened. It's just the longer that he's been a ghoul, he seems to be looking really good for his age.
Okay.
And he runs up and shakes Ryan's hand and goes, "Hi, I'm Jerry. I'm actually Jim's old boss."
Yeah. I used to work here. Ryan, much like Scotty, doesn't know.
Do we need to get her the album?
No, but I thought it would be good if I
Some like ghoul to ghoul talk.
Yeah, if
Okay.
maybe you could help me have that conversation, as I don't really know what it's like to be, and I just like look at her and put a hand on her shoulder. A ghoul.
Cool. And Sharpie
Yeah.
comes up. She goes, "Well, some of us get to have eternal life just snatched right out of our faces. And then those people that you could have been a part of got the keys to the city and you get to bring them shit.
Yeah, it's
And you can't say no. It's great.
and you
It's
know
great.
what the best part about eternal life is? That this woman is going to be bitching at me for the rest of it
For
about
eternity.
something that I had no control over. You know that, right?
Yeah, but look who your daddy
Okay,
is.
yeah, but what?
You didn't make the decision, but you...
Oh, you think I should have been like, oh, I'm so sorry. Really, go back and get Sharpie. I think she would be Girl, we gonna fight. We gonna fight later. But right now, I
And
need
she
you.
No, we're
knows a
not,
place
because
where.
I would lose.
Like, she knows a place where you could go fight.
Listen.
And she seems to she genuinely seems to be having fun with you when
I
she's
know.
saying all this. Not like she's kind of accepted and moved on. Plus now she wants to be a ghoul. That's part of it is
I thought Sharpie got turned.
no.
Okay, then
No.
What a fun dream that was. Ah,
It was mentioned that she might get permission to be,
Okay,
but the person who was going to give her permission is now dead.
It's okay. We can get her back in. Anyway, the point is, so hey, Ryan. I know that this is a lot to take.
It's a
in.
lot. Yeah.
It is, and I'm
It's-
gonna try to
it's fine,
calm
though.
her down. Do I have calm your tits?
You recognize, I think you do. I think you have like a calm emotions, but the thing is like she's kind of ambivalent about it.
Interesting. I don't know how that feels.
She's more like, okay, this is now something I have to deal with. It's not
Okay.
a world is ending. It's just, oh, okay, this is a thing now.
Cool. I'm gonna pop the teeth out. So, this is me. And
And she just kind of like nods her head, like,
put them back. You're being very chill about this.
so. The issue is that you couldn't you didn't ask me beforehand, and now I know I should care about that more than I kind of do, and I think that because you're a vampire, that is probably because you bit me in my sleep.
Oh, I didn't. I didn't bite you. I drugged your drink. I think what the point here is, though. I'm sorry, but also there's some amazing perks. Guys, tell them about the retirements package.
And Jerry comes over and he kind of like pats your arm. Do you want us just to take her for a day?
Yeah.
Or do you...
No offense, I'm Jem. No offense, Ryan. Not that I don't want to be around you. I really, really do. I don't. I don't know. This is not like teaching someone how to run a POS or make an old fashioned. I don't.
Well,
and Jerry's one of the best in the world. And then Sharpie is also here too. So you have a really good dichotomy of what works and what doesn't.
And she kind of looks like she understands what you're saying. She understands why you're saying it. It's just like the dichotomy in her head of like,
I should be mad about this.
I should be mad about this, but I like you. But I like you more than just a coworker and a boss who's somebody gave me a job, and I understand that that's weird.
Yeah.
I understand that
Don't
it's
pick
like feeling the
intellectuals.
buzz.
It's a mistake.
Yeah.
Don't pick smart people for ghouls. They'll overthink this shit.
And that's what you see is you kind of see those the hamster just like spinning like 90 going, I think, and then reverse.
I chose correctly. Real quick, however, I'm going to give her a hug.
Yeah.
And I'm going to feed on her.
Okay.
For a dot. And then lick it clean.
Okay. She goes and hugs you and then feels your teeth and she just drops her arms to the side. But controlled, like she's doing that. It's not just like boom, and just like head to the side.
My EXE has stopped working.
And when you get done, you see Sharpie roll her eyes and walk away, and you see Jerry just go, okay. So yeah, we'll take her for the day.
Thank you.
We'll give her some. It's not like pamphlets, but I mean.
Oh God, no!
Nos,
there can't
Nos
be pamphlets.
no.
There can't be pamphlets.
Nos has got their own way of doing stuff, so she's gonna get a little bit of stuff from a little hindsight from Grin's gang, essentially.
Oh.
Is there anything you want me to focus on?
No.
Okay. We'll just teach her enough to keep you and her alive then.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna grab her again, not biting, but I'm sorry that this happened, but I'm also really glad I didn't do this for a very long time, and you're my first one, and I'm really happy it's you. And I know that sounds really cheesy, but
she smiles at you and then catches herself smiling and thinks about that for a second and just nods at you. And just kind of stands there, like waiting for either something else to happen or for you to leave, kind of thing.
Whenever you need to talk to me about something, unless I'm asleep, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah. Except for right now, when you're going to go with them and they're going to tell you stuff. So.
And do you leave the Sela D?
I do. And I'm going to swing by Louis number 1.
Okay.
But we can move on to someone else.
Okay. Kitty. You wake up.
Yeah.
Hungrier. Right? No,
Yeah.
you're still at 2.
I'm at 2.
Yeah.
Hungrier than when I went to bed.
You're hungrier than you went to bed, which is,
There you go.
pretty normal.
Yeah.
What are your plans for the day? The night, should I say?
I'm going to do some Vistitude training with Eddie.
Okay.
I promise I
wake-
teach him, and I finally
Yeah.
don't have something to do. So I'm like, okay, here, I have a day. Let's figure this shit out. Why is the camera all wonky? Hold on.
when
All
when
right.
you wake up and you go to his little, essentially his area, right? Because you put him on the couch, correct?
I have a guest room. There's
Okay,
a
I didn't know if you
two-bedroom.
put him in the guest room.
No.
I thought you put him on the couch and had the dogs looking at him.
No, he started putting up posters. So I put him in the guest room.
That's what it was. Yeah. Tonight, he is again organizing little items.
Mm-hmm.
The newest is a set of Blues Brothers sunglasses.
Cool.
And he's just kind of organizing his little light dragon horde, his little Zamichi horde.
I
What
love
a
this
fucking
little.
weirdo.
I love this baby dragon I've adopted.
That
Yeah.
would be my first ghoul. Has just
Yeah.
gone batshit insane. And
It's
stolen by another clan, in fact. That
Yeah.
feels right.
Your first useful like
My
real
first-
NPC ghoul.
My first,
yeah.
no, he was my first ghoul. I
Yeah.
made Eddie before I made any of the beefcakes. It was the first ghoul I made. Because we got hit with, hey, your parents are looking for you, like, almost immediately.
And your first reaction was, "You're mine now."
Yeah, 100%.
I'm not running them.
I'm right. Like, I stand by that
I
decision.
think that was a good move. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so of course my first fucking goal has been kidnapped by another clan and turned into this fucking weirdo.
So what are you going to try to focus on with Eddie?
So I already know he has Viscatu because he made his body move in weird spots.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to help him like more control that.
Okay.
Like show him different ways he can use it instead of just falling apart as a person.
Yeah.
Because mood. So like I teach him like, hey, you're gonna notice like his eyes blink in a weird direction. Like you gotta pay attention. You gotta pay attention to every part of your body now. Like every part of your body,
Yeah.
you have to constantly focus on because you will fall apart.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And at a certain point, like you start, just talking with him, and he does kind of like it's like he's not thinking about his fucking eyes, because one will like it'll close, and then one will just like pucker shut, and then one will
Did
he
you
literally
forget
looks-
how to blink?
yeah, it's what has happened is that his body goes shut. Like his mind, his autonomous reactions are going, okay, your eyes need to be hydrated. You need to go ahead and close your eyes. But the body just now goes, what's the easiest ways to close? And it's not always just, windshield wiper effect anymore. Sometimes it's just a pucker. Sometimes there's just no eye there anymore. It's just, but when you say that, like he keeps trying to catch himself.
Mm-hmm.
And throughout the day, you've realized that he's made progress on that while still trying to listen to the other things that you're trying to tell him.
Also try to see if he has any other of the protein powder. No.
Okay.
That's his other horde.
Protein power.
Uh,
Because I have a few, but I want to see if he has other ones or the same ones as me. Whichever.
well, you know that he has Auspex
Yes.
and Vicissitude.
Okay. So he has to have some before that. So Kitty's explaining this, and then for a moment her like
Mm-hmm.
realization of the things she's seen kind of pops in her head.
Mm-hmm.
And she holds out her arm. And she pulls up her sleeve. And she goes, I have a baseball bat in here. Take it out.
Okay.
See if you can take it out. I want to see if he has flesh crafting, which is another power that they have.
Yeah,
I have
I'm
shit.
trying to.
The reactions in this game,
Yeah.
it's just Kat saying something
So
and the three of us making the same face.
Because the next step up from that is either viscitude or shape change. I took shape change. But I'm trying to see if he took flesh crafting or if he has it.
So he he spends a good like 3 seconds like grabbing your wrist.
That's fair.
And then he tries to like grab your wrist, and like his hand kind of sticks to yours.
Yep.
And then like your flesh goes with it.
Mm-hmm.
and then he freaks. He doesn't. It's not that he freaks out.
Yeah.
It's that he visually looks like this is what I'm trying to do. This is fucking
and
weird.
It's
And
Eddie,
then
it's weird
tries to
stuff.
go.
I'm trying to help you figure out all you can do.
He tries to go in the opposite direction now, and at a certain point, your arm and his arm are one arm.
Love this.
The muscle, the fat, and what surprises you is the bone.
Ooh. That's
Your bone is his bone.
Mhm.
And then
We
he
are
pulls his
one.
arm out and he has the bat, but it looks like he has like an 8-foot long arm now because it's just it's not a hand holding the handle, it's a flesh grappling around. But you know that he has flesh crafting and bone crafting. The issue with that is to have that and auspex makes you question the true age of his beast.
Yes. Can I quickly just sense the beast on him real quick?
You can. It is.
I'm trying to figure out which generation he is. Is what I'm trying to figure out here. Because he is.
The sense that you're getting from him is puzzling and like a cat playing with a new toy.
Love that.
A large cat.
Yes.
An older cat that's waking up. You get the sense that he is older than you. And you know that's not true. He could be in this city. He could be a primogen tomorrow, the way this city runs.
Kitty's like, I'm gonna have to have an emergency meeting about this. Fuck! In her
That's
head.
what your beast is telling you with all the
So much
intermixing ideologies you have about this city at the moment.
So much for Kitty not having anything to do today, am I right?
So she goes, okay, cool. Can I have release the bat? Drop it. Drop it. Eddie, drop it.
When you say that, it's like this is the best way to describe what's going on.
I
It's like
love
somebody-
body horror. This is so
Yeah,
good for me.
it's like
Please
somebody had
continue.
wrapped a large quantity of silly putty around a baseball bat.
Yeah.
And now when she says drop it, it is like a scalpel has made an incision along that silly putty. And the bat just falls out of the tacoed silly putty extension.
Cool. Now
And then you see him kind of flexing his hands out, and he kind of does like the rocker, the shocker, the spocker, and then he goes, oh, there's my 5 fingers.
I just have to decide. I think we need to decide right now that uncomfortable voguing is just the stim we have to use to cope with this. As I need to do it to move my camera because it's broken. But Meg has started something, and I'm about it. Like, also, if you're voguing, they can't pull things from your flesh because they can't catch you.
Can we get a shout out for Big Willie in chat?
I refuse to call him that. I refuse to acknowledge him.
Big Willie.
You cannot pay me enough. You cannot. The day I call you that, assume I'm dead. Okay, I've been taken over.
He only gave Sway and Meg passes to call him that anyway.
Well, now I need to call him that because someone else has. I don't want to use it, but I need permission.
Now I want the permission to.
You definitely get the opinion that he is stronger than you. Not that he's stronger than you, because he's not more talented.
Yeah, but he has
his
the
vitae
ability
is
to be stronger than me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's a fun thing you have now. That's called flesh crafting. I have seen people turn other people into furniture with that. So be careful with that.
Like, what do you mean furniture?
Like rearranging their body to be a chair.
I don't really want to sit on a dead dude.
I don't want you to sit on a dead dude, Eddie.
No.
Me too. But just know that that's something you can't do.
I mean, if they were alive, they could give you massages, though. What? No. And he actively like walks away from everything he just said.
I have to have a spray bottle now for Eddie if he has an evil thought. Just no.
Eddie, it was villain era.
Me, I did. I pick up my bat and I go wash it.
Yeah.
the sink real quick.
I mean, it's
And then-
wood, isn't it? It's
Well,
lacquered,
yeah.
but like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, it was inside his body, and it's only supposed to be inside my body. That's a weird sentence I had to say about a baseball bat. I put it back in my arm.
The silicone cleaner is not going to work on the lacquered Louisville Slugger. It's not going to work.
Ugh.
So yeah, so he does walk away, but you see him like
Yeah.
back in his room, and he's kind of practicing some of the things that you've said, and it's a
Yeah.
very thorough but fucking quick lesson on oh shit, I can do things.
Yeah. And then I will text the group chat in emojis, but I don't know the emojis, so I'm just gonna say what the emojis mean.
Okay,
Eddie's doing weird shit. We gotta talk about it. Love you guys.
you get like
I
No,
know
I'm
what
gonna
it
figure
is.
this out. No,
Fedora.
it's like the
Okay,
little
okay.
hat.
Yeah.
It's like
It's
little
a
little
hat.
fedora. Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
the fedora.
yeah.
It's gonna be
The upside
probably
down, or the melting guy. No, the melting guy, because
The
that would be
melting
weird flesh.
man.
The melting
the
man.
melting guy.
like it.
Several
Yeah.
of the
That's Eddie.
exclamation.
The fedora and melting.
melting.
Fedora has
yes.
melting, and then
Okay, so
several
that's
question mark and exclamation point
Like a little
emojis. The
caution sign.
emojis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Not just a question mark and
It's
an
an
exclamation
interrobang.
point.
It's the interrobang emoji.
Yeah.
Specifically.
And then
I want
whatever
to be
the
interpreted.
urgent.
I want it to be interpreted to you guys that he's doing something cool because I think it's cool, but you guys will find it
Then
very
it would have-
disturbing.
It would have the star eyes emoji.
Exactly. He's doing cool shit. He's doing it's like this game where anytime Sway decides body horror, I smile and the rest of you look horrified.
Because
Listen,
we
I'm
are
back.
sane.
I like it.
I want to be
To
very
be
clear.
fair.
It's not when Sway does it, it's when you do it.
Fair.
Fair enough.
So
yeah, I also wanted to have a quick just chat with Eddie.
yeah, of course.
Quick.
You go back in, and he has started to. You gave him an idea.
I love this. Is he put trinkets inside his body?
What you go into is he has started to insert.
He is
Like-
his horde. He becomes
He's-
his horde.
You see him sliding, like his shirt is open, and you
Uh-huh.
see him sliding, like it's like a pocket protector. You see him sliding in
Flesh pocket. Flesh pocket.
the drumsticks,
Uh-huh.
and you see him getting the second one, and then pushing them both down into this like invisible pocket,
Flesh pocket.
and then he takes the sunglasses and puts them on his head. And for a second, he's just trying to, he looks like, and he sees you, and he stops. And all you see is like he's got what looks like cat ears from his sunglasses, like sticking out of his head. And they just go like down, like he didn't touch it. It just,
Yeah. I do that too, but I do it with weapons because anytime I go through like a security, they can't find them. It still sets off like the alarm because like there's metal somewhere here, but they can't find it, so we're good.
baseball bats are good. Why not like a knife, like a big fucking knife?
I could have a big fucking knife. I'm sure I have at some point, but I just
So it works with metal.
nostalgia.
And then
Works
he
with
goes
anything.
over, and you see he pulls over like a notebook, and it's the book that Chase had given. What about paper? And he just kind of like to his
I was
chest,
just-
like really.
I would
And-
try it with like a piece of paper first.
And it just kind of-
save it-
well-
Oh, okay, goodbye.
It hits him in his chest,
Uh-huh.
and like it goes from just a book to like an open book, and then
Mm-hmm.
his skin starts to just almost tentacle
Yay.
over it and just absorbs. Okay, so more some metal.
Kitty simply unfazed by this.
Yeah.
I mean, it might be a little wet when it comes out, but like,
Oh no, I ruined his fucking book. Oh no.
oh no.
And you start seeing him, and he's just like, "You two are cool now." So he's just like reaching
we're fine.
in, and it's just like Play-Doh. It's just like if
I have
what
a
is that?
practical question about
Yes.
sex
Yes.
with flesh crafters.
Yes, please. I have to. I already answered this question before. Anywhere.
Yeah.
The answer is anywhere.
that's
Anywhere
not where
you
my
want.
head went. It's not where my head went at all.
Oh.
I
Your
just
head goes where he tells it
your
to go.
your
at this
head will
point.
go wherever the fuck it wants.
So, well,
Apparently.
it's not that. It's just like,
Sure.
one, of course, like you can make things larger or fucking whatever, but you could also just
Absorb your
recreate
partner.
well, like, no, I was thinking just every shape you've ever seen on a wall somewhere. Now you.
Also,
I
that's
genuinely just wonder if it was a new Fleshcrafter and they were just not good at it yet and they got too excited, if they just would accidentally absorb their entire partner.
they'd
Well, you
wrap
know that-
around them, but not.
You know that company, Really Not So Great Dragon?
Yes!
Yeah.
That's actually, in my universe, that's a kindred company.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
Dimitri ran. Yeah.
Also, all I could think of when you did this was, do you like my erection selection?
It is perfection.
You go
Oh.
take that deal. Okay, I'm done. Thank you.
While
I
you're
hate
doing
everything.
I love it. I love to hear. I love it here, Eddie. while you're doing this stuff, yeah, keep going. You do what you do.
The sunglasses just keep trying to come up and just keeps getting reabsorbed. Like he's concentrating, he's listening, but he's trying to do what you said and focus.
But now you have to concentrate on that and being an actual person. So like, pick one, perfect it, go to the other one.
When you say that, immediately things just shoot out of his body. Like
Yeah,
it's been
sure.
held at like tension, and the sunglasses go up.
I'm very pretty. I get it.
And when he laughs, and then the hairband comes out of his arm. He catches that in the air and just puts it down, very visibly flustered. That he exploded objects from his body, and then you made the comment that he was thinking in his head. He's just immediately embarrassed.
So yeah, just perfect this one first before you go to the other one. Don't overwork yourself. Reason why I came by to talk to you. Do you want to keep living here? Or would you like to just find a place of your own?
Oh, he looks around at the objects sitting on the dresser. I don't want to stay at the bar.
You want to stay at the bar? Okay.
I don't want to stay at the bar.
I thought you said you do. Sorry.
No, I don't want to stay at the bar.
No.
But I don't really want my own place.
Okay.
I don't feel like I could just stay. Is there any possibility we could all live together?
No.
Can we all live at the bar? I'll live at the bar if we can all live at the bar.
No. I can't ask other people to give up their homes.
What if I got us all a house and we had like a clubhouse?
You know what? I will bring it up at the next team meeting and see what they think.
I could
Yes.
couch surf.
I will again bring that up at the next company meeting and ask them.
I'm gonna look at houses.
Okay. Look at houses.
I'm gonna look at houses.
It has to be at least
every
1, 2, 3. It has to be like 6 bedrooms, my guy. We have a lot of friends.
the camera sees, I don't want you guys to forget what what Eddie looks like.
Mm-hmm.
He still looks like Eddie Valiant
Yeah.
from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. He's still short. He's still squat. He still has a 5 o'clock shadow at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
He does look like he's now sober, which before he didn't. Not that he ever smelled like alcohol. He just kind of looked like he was a haggard PI. Now he looks like a little chubby middle-aged Ken doll that you could dress however you want to, and you could go into a Ventru meeting or like an Anarch rocker party, and he could either be Jack Black at the rocker party or whatever. He looks presentable now in a way that like his skin tone is clearer. There's some of his fine lines and wrinkles have washed away.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still, he's getting excited. Like, I'm going to get us a house. Like, I've decided. He's just excitable, and he's happy, and he's been happy since the prince said he could essentially live as long as he didn't fuck shit up.
And he fucks shit up, I die. So I'm making sure all extra doesn't fuck shit up. Just a forewarning, since you are staying here for now. If someone knocks on my door, do not answer it.
Okay. So you don't have any deliveries coming.
No.
You don't have any primogen that could come over.
No one who wouldn't call first. And if they didn't call first, it's rude.
If somebody does come inside and your menagerie doesn't destroy them, do I leave and find you? Or do I kill them? Is there anyone not to kill?
You shouldn't kill any of the primogen, even if I don't like most of them. You shouldn't kill them. That's a bad
I don't think
idea.
I'd be able to. I heard they're really fucking powerful. My question is just like,
Yep.
do I need to be in like guard mode, or do I just need to chill? Do I need to escape?
I would come get me.
Okay.
I don't have anything of value in this house anyway.
Save the animals first, and he just goes over like this checklist with you.
No,
of,
the
like,
animals will get themselves out. I assure you. I have repaired that window so many times.
Okay. And that's kind of what he's kind of trying to figure out. Like, does he protect domain or just leave?
Get the fuck out of Dodge.
Okay.
Find me. I'm somewhere, or you find Siren. Find someone that you know, and find someone that you already know. The reason I'm telling you this is my sire's a psychopath, and he has a whole army of people who will probably kill me on sight. So just here's your information. Keep that in your head. Someone comes to the house, get out of it.
Oh, okay. What does he look like?
I explain what Atticus looks like.
Do you describe him in detail, or just like he's just a gangrel
pretty
dude?
detail.
Okay.
Just attack all gangrel men. Just go for it. No.
I need to roll something.
Oh no. Oh god, has he already met this man? Oh no.
The moment you stop describing him, you can do with this information what you will, whatever your character would do.
Okay.
Standing in front of you, a shorter version. The skin tone is a little different color. But your sire stands in front of you.
Eddie, stop it.
And it's Eddie's voice coming out of Atticus's face. What do you mean, stop it?
Stop it.
I don't know what I'm doing. And he holds up his hands, and they look like his hands enough to, and then there's his skin color is different. And he goes to...
Eddie just kind of closes her eyes. Just go in a mirror and go back to yourself, please.
And he puts his hands to his face and starts moving away, and he's trying to feel the walls while still covering his face. And he doesn't actually look in the mirror to see the face that you described. And he closes his eyes, and when he looks up, he sees his face. By the time that you open your eyes, it's Eddie again.
Yeah, if he looks like that, just kill him on fucking sight. I don't care.
I'm sorry about that. I didn't know I was doing anything.
You have
just
to learn how to
turns-
control yourself.
He just turns and walks away. He walks back to his room.
His room.
Yeah.
She just takes a deep breath. Kind of tries to center herself, because for a moment, she would have just attacked him. She's a little proud of herself for not just attacking immediately.
I'm a little proud of you for not attacking. I was like, this is... So she's like, whatever you want to do.
If I kill Eddie, I'm going to have to lie, and that's going to put some bad shit on me. Exactly, like, they're way too powerful. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take Bud and Lou go to the bar.
You take Bud and Lou and go to the bar. When you, I'm guessing Fred kind of stays around the bar.
Yeah, that's Fred's house.
Unless you,
Fred lives there.
Yeah.
He knows where I live. I have taken him there, so if he needs to leave the bar, he knows where to go. But
Salem's
he
going to stay
lives
home and
there.
watch the house as usual. She's not going to go out into the outside.
Well, she has a
unless
job.
you
She goes. She paroles the Thin Blood alchemy place. She paroles there and then comes home. So she'll tell me if anything weird happens over there. Spot is also bar perimeter. As Fred's inside, Spot's outside. And Bud and Lou are my buddies.
I like it.
They're just my friends. One day I'll ghoul a human.
Lies.
It's overrated.
No.
I gotta figure out how to get my vampire parrot.
So where do you go to next? You sent that text out.
Yep.
Are you heading to the bar?
I go to the bar, yeah.
Okay. Siren. You wake up. Where are you waking up at?
Vegas's.
Vegas's.
Yeah.
We finally had a nice supporting night.
For fuck's sake, I needed it. I deserved it! Anyway. Unless he has any, like, what? Sorry.
Yeah, you wake up right about the same time Vegas does, which is normal for Kindred. If you all slept in the same room, you'd realize you all pretty much wake up at the same time.
Except every now and then those fucking weirdos who were up for an hour.
There's like
just
4
staring at
guys
us.
in the room hanging out, just like looking at the fucking sunset, and like, haha, yeah, you don't get to see it.
Take a picture, you dick.
Surprisingly enough, they take amazing sunset pictures. And they sell them at great profits to the rest of the Kindred Society. Come on, it's 2020-ish at this point.
Yeah.
It's literally like you just look on the computer at a sunset
Yeah.
across the world on a
Yeah, of
4K
course.
TV, and you feel pretty good about yourself.
Yeah, that's true.
You made out on a good. You get to watch this channel for the rest of your time. You
Yeah.
want to see a sunset, you just turn it on.
Yeah.
Every Kindred ever is just a millennial. Just like, dude, I can see a sunset if I want to see a sunset.
Like,
In this economy, I'm not staying up for that. But he immediately just groans and he's like, "Oh, I'm fucking hungry."
me too. She lies because she's not, because she killed a man yesterday. She too killed a man yesterday. But she'll pretend she's hungry.
You're back at 1.
I'm back at 2. I automatically always start at 2. So I'm a normal
'cause of the
amount.
season.
Yeah, I have a normal amount of hungry, but yeah, I could eat.
Yeah. He looks more tired than usual.
You okay?
I'm hungry. It's like I got a headache. It's where the hunger is sitting. It's fucking weird.
Can I?
All right.
Have I seen this kind of tired for? Does this feel different?
You've never felt your hunger in a centralized location of your body, or have heard anybody talking about it like that. But you've realized that you and the rest of the daughters of Cacophony can get kind of like a headache hunger, but it's usually a radiating, not just a centralized. It's usually from going extended amount of times without feeding. That your music has just been up too loud.
It's loud enough that it's giving him.
Yeah.
And she looks at him. Did you skip dinner last night because I came over?
No. I was on a scale of 1 to 5. I usually sit around a 1.
Funny, I found myself around a 2 lately, more often than not.
You got to work on that. You got to get yourself around them more. You won't be as hungry. It's weird. But yeah, let's go get some food.
Yeah. She's gonna keep an eye on him during if they go hunt. Yeah.
You do wake up and you see a text message from Kitty going, "Eddie doing weird shit." The fuck, essentially.
She forces herself to put it away. I feel like something spicy today. You wanna go try to pick off a couple of jackasses?
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, let's go find some would-be assaulters and put their heads through some walls.
Yeah, let's do that.
He agreed far too readily. She's now very concerned about him. All
Yeah,
right,
it's like he's trying to focus through a migraine.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
You guys walk downtown, and you got to go near to where his establishment is, and you actually see two guys drunkenly fighting because the sun's down. This is New Orleans. People are drunk already. Two guys fighting over this little petite girl. Like, honestly, probably too young to be on this side of Bourbon Street this late at night. But also knowing that most of these establishments over here don't really tolerate anything underage, or they're just going to draw, attention. That she's legal, but like these guys are like, there's one, he looks like he's, early 30s, but seriously balding. And then the other guy is probably 20, if that. Looks like he's done nothing but go to the gym the last, 20 years of his life. And just about the time that you guys are walking up, the girl gets out and gets away, like from in between these two guys. And they're sitting there. At this point, you see the older squatter guy just haul back and try to knock the shit out of Jim Bro. And he kind of takes it on his chin. And then he hurls back to try to hit the older guy. And the older guy moves rather quickly. And the guy just punches the brick wall.
Amazing. Love to see this. And she looks at, normally Vegas, I assume, would, oh, thank you, Cadmar. That's very sweet. Put that on our business cards, y'all. Usually she thinks he could easily jump into bodyguard mode and or like bouncer mode and be like, all right, y'all, let's take it outside. But he seems very distracted by his everything. So
he has not stopped walking. He is walking straight up to these guys.
Oh, fuck. Okay, then she's gonna stand back and let him do his thing. Never mind. She's gonna watch for a minute.
He walks up and he takes the guy that was pretty agile, right? He spins him around, and while looking at him, punches the other guy, the younger little Jim Bro, in the head so hard that he just, like a sack of potatoes.
Amazing.
And then you see Vegas like grab this guy by the collar, lift him up, put him against the wall, and then just go into the neck.
Oh shit! Fuck! We are in public. Are there people? Shit.
You are far enough away from the general vicinity, the general public, but you are not hidden enough.
No.
As usually he is.
No. Oh yeah, he got reckless. Okay, great. The girl got away, right?
Yeah, she's gone.
So it's just Jim Bro is in the immediate vicinity.
Yeah.
All right.
But he's maybe a foot and a half inside of an alley. Like, it's not. It looks like a really tall dude is lifting a smaller dude up and like sucking his neck.
Hot.
People are going to think weird kinky shit before Kindred, but it's still fucking weird.
She is. Oh shit. She's gonna. Lightning speed get to Jim Bro guy, and just try to take it because he's probably if he's been pushed, he's not like super paying attention right now. He was just knocked out. She's gonna elbow to just that spot that'll just knock you the fuck out, and she's just gonna elbow right where the nose and the head meet.
Oh, he's completely unconscious.
Oh, he's already unconscious. Great.
When Vegas hit him, he drops and he is unconscious.
Great. She is then instead going to try to use her strength to... Hey! And she's going to grab the victim and pull, hopefully, both of them further into the dark alley. Just, like, to make sure that they're not just out the fuck in the street.
Okay. Vegas lets go of him when you yank him away. When you yank the dude away, the dude is dead weight in your arms when he pulls away. Vegas is 100% just drained him.
She lets him fall to the floor.
That's better.
What the fuck? That's not a 1 on a scale of 1 to 5, my dude.
No. This is quiet for a minute.
Huh.
And he walks over and takes the dude from you, like, just chest, brings his arm back down, opens up a dumpster, and just like a bag of garbage, just boom, 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 in there. Takes out his phone, dials. You might need to toss that guy in there too, I think.
Well, you're not the only one who gets to have quiet then. And she is going to, fine, if we're doing this, and she's going to drain the unconscious one.
The moment you bite into his neck, you realize the blood is no longer flowing through that man's body.
Shit. Oh, he killed him. Alright. Think I'm gonna go feed on my own tonight, then. Feel like telling me what the fuck's going on, I'm around. If not,
You feel fucking weird?
Me? No.
I'm going to Iris's. I'm going to fucking Iris's. If you start feeling fucking weird, come to Iris's.
Do I feel weird?
Do you feel weird? Do you want to
No.
make like a self-perception?
Yeah, sure, what the fuck?
No.
A 3. I failed.
You feel like you would. Yeah.
Okay. She lets him go. She is so confused and stressed out and doesn't know how to handle any of this.
He looks real confused too. Like, I know how to describe it for me because of how I've been describing it, but it's like that empty fatigue feeling after a migraine, like that emptiness that you have that is still, it feels like your head is just a big cotton ball. That's the look that he's giving you. Like he knows something's weird. He knows something's off. And he's going to go to the only person that you know that he trusts with most things is Iris. Most things on the weird scale.
Just most things, full stop.
Most things.
Right. She is still in vampire terms and also legal adult, mostly a child because she's in her early 20s. And came out of having a real comfortable, safe feeling night to feeling like everything's wrong and like she fucked up something and she doesn't know how. And so she's okay, well, had a great time. Call me, I guess. And she's gonna just head to the rooftops and just fucking bail. She's gonna talk to him like she would talk to a one-night stand who just blew her off.
Do you use super speedy boots to get away?
Yeah.
Okay. When you turn, do you turn back and look?
Yeah.
He's looking at you like he is standing where you just were standing. And now he's looking up at you. And he looks at you like, the fuck? And just turns and starts to walk away.
Yeah, that's what she's screaming, but he got reckless and he got weird and she doesn't know what to do.
And he felt bad and was trying to zip over to you and comfort you, and you just zipped away. And he's like, well, fuck it then. Go on. I'm going to go figure out what this issue is.
Great. Amazing. She's gonna...
Oh, the lack of communication between partners. Isn't that amazing, folks?
She asked and he didn't say shit. So no, like
Yeah, and then he saw that was the wrong fucking thing, and tried to zip back over
she
there.
has a phone. He can apologize later. She is going to go try to hunt. Then she's gonna go find someone somewhere.
Okay.
The theme song to all of our coterie is the Lego "Everything Is Awesome" playing in the background while
Everything is
horrible things happen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pixie, I want you
Oh
to
God.
roll me a willpower check,
Oh
please.
no. Where are all the rest of my D10s? I've been cleaning and organizing and moving things. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not one of them. There we go.
I declare it on war.
3 successes.
And for the third time in as many minutes, it seems, another daughter of cacophony has taken a life tonight.
Yeah.
But your sound is gone.
Yeah.
Because Vegas drank one, snapped the other dude's neck.
And then
I was like, "There's a secret daughter of cacophony out here that we have to
I got-
find
He
now."
said what he said.
I got
Now we have to find the other one.
There's a third one just chilling out somewhere.
How many dice do you have for willpower?
5.
I'm gonna retract that.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm gonna retract that. So I thought she was rocking with 6.
No, 5.
Because so the weird thing about vampires is, yes, I could set a rule for like, all right, you need 3 for this thing, right? But it's how much willpower did she have to use of hers to succeed on that?
I was planning on draining someone.
Oh,
That was not
then by all means, no willpower check for you. You
No.
failed your own willpower.
plan-
You're the third daughter of cacophony to kill tonight.
the plan was to
Dun, dun,
drain someone
dun.
and then
Okay.
also throw him in a dumpster.
You want to throw him in the same dumpster that you know is going to get picked up with 2 other dead bodies?
Actually, yes. If I can get him across town without being seen, because I don't know where I can feed.
You
But I'm in the
you didn't
area.
you didn't
I
you
don't know.
didn't have to go far to
No.
find another fucking asshole
No.
on the side of town.
She is also going to throw him in there.
Well, you have a silent night ahead of you. What do you plan on doing?
Meeting up with my new band friends to jam with them, taking advantage of the fact that I can hear only what I want to hear.
Okay.
And she would like to. Now is where we're going to need some willpowers because I'm about to play in front of an audience, even if it is just fellow bandmates. This is when I have to have willpower checks.
Okay.
Who the
So
fuck amongst
you-
us has 6 willpower, by the way? What the hell? Fuck you, Matthew!
Yeah.
The one of us that could Thanos snap the world out of being. That's
Oh,
who.
Eddie.
And
Okay,
honestly,
got it.
I'm fine with that.
Eddie.
I'm fine with that.
Eddie has a shit ton of willpower.
Yeah, I'm terrified.
Eddie is super close to his immunity still.
So yeah, she's gonna go rock out.
Okay.
Can't relate.
How long do you plan on playing with these guys? Because it's just the audition, right?
It was just, it was a casual, like, come see if you fit in.
Yeah.
So let's see how long they want her to play with them.
Okay. Roll me. Da 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 da. Where is siren stuff? Doo doo doo. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we were doing manipulation performance for this. Are you trying to use or not trying to use?
I'm
No. Are you
Trying
Are
to
you
use my
trying to put-
voice.
Are you trying to push your will into making them like you? Or are you just trying to play music?
Tonight, she's just trying to play music. She wants to
Okay.
be liked for her. She wants
Charisma performance.
Yeah, plus my specialty is drums, so I get an extra die. So, charisma. Performance is 4, charisma is 4, 4, 8. So 9 because I get the extra because I'm playing drums. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 8, 9. That's a percentile. There we go. 9. Get out of the way.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh no, why?
No, do your thing.
Oh, okay.
Do your thing.
Okay, not as good as I would like it to be, but still. 1, 2, 3, 4, and nope, that 5 is in a success. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and then a critical success.
So you got 5.
So I got 5 out of 9.
They're pretty ambivalent to your playing.
Oh, a mistake.
They know the songs. They're with you.
Oh, a mistake.
They're behind the scenes. Like they got 5 successes. You got 5 successes. They only got 4 dice. They still got 5 successes. And they like the music. You're playing well. Is you're just not rocking their faces off. They're like, this is a good night of music.
Have you ever seen the episode of... There's an episode of Modern Family where Cam is playing the drums badly on purpose, and then he goes, hang on, had these sticks in the wrong hands. And then he fucking just wails and like...
You should get those labeled.
You should get those labeled. Thank you, exactly that. She's gonna... Hang on, that was my warm-up. Sorry, let me just... And I would like to... Using my cacophony powers, please try again.
But I think
the
that was
world
manipulation, right? I think we were doing manipulation performance on that.
Well, my charisma is still higher than my manipulation, so that makes no sense. I have
Yeah, but it's a different power. You're
I know,
using.
But I have like an actual. Hold on, I have a thing.
Oh, okay.
I have abilities. One sec. Since
I had 2 successes to an
that's what I was looking at because
Shit.
it has a great chance of outing the daughter as being part of the bloodline, but since none of them know that vampires exist, this is the place to try it. So I'm gonna try that. Can I just add 2 successes to my previous success now?
You can, however, this is once per chronicle.
Oh, so that's like...
So essentially once per season.
Oh.
You can add 2 successes per success you already have.
I've literally never used it.
You could turn those 5 successes into 10 successes. Because it's 2 for every one.
Well, God, I wish I'd done this the last 2 seasons ever. I did not. Because
to be fair, you also haven't been trying to push yourself magically onto people in large groups again.
That's true, but I don't want this to be, especially if this ends up being our last season, I don't want this to be the one thing I blow it on. So we talked about that being a possibility before. It might not be, but like, just in case, I don't want to just blow it on this rehearsal, you know? Yeah. So instead, can I please use Mesmerize as I play?
So not using your daughter of cacophony.
No, instead just vampire things.
Well, here's my thing is, you tried because you can still use just being as a daughter of cacophony. Yeah. You can use your manipulation. You're trying to magically compel Kine.
Yeah.
It's almost an automatic success to do that.
Okay, sure.
I didn't want you to have to use like a different power. Like you were on the right track. If you want to magically compel them to like your music and like you, you can just do that because they're fucking humans.
Then yes, I would like to do that.
Yeah, it's like using awe.
Yeah.
It just, you're using a different form of your magic. Okay. Go ahead and roll me manipulation and performance then. Let's see, your music didn't, totally get the experience that you wanted from them. So let's see what your magic can do.
Oh, good God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay. So, with your 5 successes from playing the music, and your 7 successes of making them like it magically,
God.
you get to add those together.
Yay. Now how do they
So-
fucking feel?
They are, when you're playing a sad song, they're crying.
Good.
When you're playing a happy song, they're jamming out with you, and it is only them. But God, they are loving this shit.
Good.
Get back to you in a second,
Oh, fuck.
Jace. You wake up. You wake up in your hotel.
So
Do you feel
fresh.
you felt hunger when you woke up?
Yeah.
Mechanically speaking, you don't feel a ton of difference, but you also lose 1 humanity.
Yeah. Okay.
Join the
Down
club,
to, I'm down to
baby.
5.
Mechanically, Jace feels no different because you don't realize the loss that you now.
I mean, mechanically, Jace feels shitty. Jace feels a little bit shitty,
okay,
but
I can't control how your character feels.
No,
I can just say
he-
like nothing changed for you mechanically other than when you
Yeah.
try to roll willpower.
yeah, he's not feeling great. He is going to check his phone. He will see the message from Kitty. He will reply. Be there soon. I have a couple errands to run. And he is going to begrudgingly go back to his apartment.
Okay. And Kitty and Jem, you get that, or not Kitty and Jem, but well, I guess Kitty and Jem, but also Siren. They get that.
in
They get
the
the
group
text
chat.
message.
Yeah.
You go back to the apartment.
Is Oscar trapped in a boarding circle because he tried to leave?
No, he is still tied to the bed.
Oh. I will.
You rolled real well on those
That's
knots,
fair.
my friend. You think I'm just gonna let him get out because he had a sunset? No, he's
That's
fucked.
fair. I will open up the bedroom door, look at him. Well, that's disappointing. Okay. How are his wounds?
They're starting to heal.
Okay. Like good enough to where he could walk?
He's gonna limp on that ankle for a little bit.
Good. Okay.
For a couple days, probably until he gets another drop of, or another dose of being a ghoul. Which, the way that we've been doing it, you can do at any point.
Well,
You can force him to be a 3-point ghoul really quickly.
That's fair. I mean, I don't want to because I want him to suffer, so he can wait.
Okay.
He will go over and untie Oscar from the bed. All right, come on, get up.
May I use the restroom?
Sure.
Thank you. And he quickly hobbles on like the most jelly of legs.
Good.
To the bathroom. Like the ankle's fucked. He's been laying down this entire time
For like
while being tortured.
3 or 4 days and been tortured. Yeah.
And just he's not doing well, but he didn't want to pee or shit in your bed because
I'm
he
very
just
proud of
feared
him.
that would be worse.
I'm very proud of him.
He's gonna be in there for a second.
Fine. I'll while he's in there, I will go over to the 2 warding circles and I'll smudge part of it to make them stop being effective so that he can leave. And I will begin making a pot of coffee while I wait.
About the time your coffee is done percolating is about the time you hear the toilet flush.
Cool.
And at no point did he like sound like he was rummaging around or doing anything other than just using the restroom.
Yeah. Fair.
For days. And he kind of you hear him before you see him because of the limp.
Yeah.
and he kind of just sees you and just stands in the doorway of like, you wanted me to come in here. I'm here. I'm not going to do anything else that you haven't specifically told me to do.
Okay. I will make him a cup of what he purported as shitty coffee. And it will be in a little travel mug because I have those. Because that's a normal people thing to have. I started to say because I have those as if I was defending it, when in fact that's a normal thing
That's
for
just
people to
like
have.
normal humans to have.
Yeah. And he will give it to Oscar.
So when he takes it, because I don't know where you're planning on going with him, but his hands are still blackened and bruised. Okay, and he kind of takes it, and he like one finger is off to the side, and he just like holds it with obviously like broken and bruised fingers.
And then I'll look at them and go, I think I might have some gloves. And I'll go rummaging through my clothes to see if I can find anything that will cover his hands.
Yeah.
And if I don't, I'll get him a jacket.
You got a set of mittens. You got a set of gloves. You try the gloves on first.
No, I know that trying to shove his fucked up fingers.
I didn't know if this was part of your like glove
gloves.
torture now. You know,
No, it's not, because I know that would be impossible. So I'll get him the mittens. Plus, it's like 3 days after Halloween, so it might be a little bit chilly outside.
Yeah. It does look like he got the shit beat out of him like the day before, but it looks like he got in a fight.
Yeah, he got in a fight. That's fine.
Yeah, it's no.
Yeah, and so yeah, I will. All right, come on. You're gonna figure out what it is to be a ghoul, I guess.
Meg had a class get started. You could join.
And he, before they leave, he will turn to him and look at him dead in the eyes. Okay. As much as I don't want to say this, you can be your own person. No, he's not going to apologize for anything. He's not going to apologize for shit. You can be your own person, but I just hope for your sake that person is a better person than you were 3 days ago. So
he just nods his head.
Listen to what I tell you to do. Do whatever the fuck else it is that weirdos like you do, and you will figure out what it is to be a ghoul. But for now, you're gonna come with me.
He just nods.
All right. You do still need to like eat and drink and stuff. It's not like you're still a person.
He looks aside like, for the first, you see a realization that he might actually get a chance to. Like, he didn't believe you when you're like, you can still go to the off from whatever you want. He's like, hold on, now I can actually eat and drink. Because he says, I need to eat and drink. There's a realization that I get to live.
Yeah. And I watch him, and there is no emotion on Jace's face as he watches him have these realizations. And I let him process that, and I wait until he's done.
He
like I said,
to you and nods.
Listen to what I do. Listen to what I tell you to do, and nothing bad, theoretically, will happen.
I'll speak when I'm spoken to.
Ew. Blech. Don't ever say that again.
Okay. And he just goes, okay.
All right, let's go. And he will begin walking, and then realize that he's gonna have to go slowly because this guy's a fucked up ankle. I will slow down.
Well, I was gonna say, without wincing in pain, you go to slow down, and you look, and he's like a foot behind you. Like
That's fine. I'll still slow down because I know that he's still a person. And I will, on the walk, I will explain to him who Iris is, because that's where we're heading. We're heading to Iris's, and I will explain to him who Iris is, and how he is lucky that he found me and not her first, and then that he will likely be meeting some of my friends who will have their own reactions to him. But yeah, and I will answer any questions that he has. If he has any, he probably doesn't, because he's probably shell-shocked, as he should be. And
he's offering no resistance, rebuttals, questions.
Cool. Then I will, we'll go to Iris's.
Okay. When you get to Iris's, make me a perception check. Intelligence awareness.
Oof. Half of these 6 dice are hunger dice. Oh no. So hungry. Oh.
So your beast thinks about your perception.
Oh shit. That's a net 0.
Okay.
Because there was 2 successes and a critical failure. None of the crit fail was not on my hunger dice though. Those were all just regular fails.
So you get to Iris's and you get inside and you see Iris is standing at the counter, and Vegas is standing there in front of the counter. And you don't really catch anything that they're talking about. And they turn to you and they look at him. At the same time, Vegas and Iris start talking. Vegas, holy shit, did you beat the fuck out of him? And Iris goes, oh, so this is him. Okay. And they say at the same time.
Yes and yes. Meet Oscar. And there's nobody else in the shop, right?
No, there's no.
Okay, there's like never.
Vegas would have cleared him
shop,
out, or Iris would have cleared him out the moment Vegas got there.
Yeah. This is Oscar, my ghoul, and Oscar. This is Iris and Vegas. Both of them could kill you if they wanted to. So good luck. And I'll start walking in.
I thought you were gonna walk out. It's like, good luck. I'm like, oh shit! Oh no!
Change it. Do that immediately.
Change the location of the torture. You thought you were done. No, I just need to get you across town in a soundproof forest.
Yeah. No, that is. I considered doing the torture there to start, but I thought it was more poetic to do it in the apartment that he stalked me to. So honestly, I came here to try and get some clients to feed on, but is everything okay? You guys you were talking in hushed tones.
And Vegas just looks at you and goes, yeah, everything's fine.
Iris?
Yeah. No, there's some stuff that we're talking about privately. We weren't hushed tones. We're not fucking high schoolers, but it's not our business to tell. So.
That's okay, fine. Can I bring clients in, or?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna leave you two to it, I think. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. That's what parents are supposed to say to their kids talking in hushed tones, right? Okay,
Vegas actually, one second. And he reaches in his pocket and pulls out a wallet, and you've seen Rebecca Chase have a similar little pocket Rolodex of like business cards. And he gives you a business card on it, and he goes, she said that this might help you out.
Look at the business card?
It's a it is a Unitarian, like Unitarian church. It's like a mini faith church. So these guys run some like food drives, in the city for some of the homeless people. They're also, a lot of them would love this shop. You know what I mean?
And Vegas is the one handing this to me.
Vegas is the one
Right?
giving it to you. Yeah.
Okay. Do you think I feed on homeless people? Is that what this is?
No, but you feed off the religious.
I know. I'm.
And
joking.
he goes and like takes the card away from you and flings it at Iris and says, "I'm gone," and he starts like walking out.
It's no. I'm. You can stay. You can stay. I'll go. I have a place set up at the bar. I'll just go there.
Oscar does not immediately turn to follow you to leave.
Okay. Is he like entranced by Iris or something?
No, he hasn't been told to follow you to leave.
Oh, fair.
Like you brought him to a location and then it just was like, and I'm gone. So he's like, shit, do I stay? I don't, do I follow? He didn't say to follow.
Is Vegas actually leaving, or whenever I told him he could stay, I was gonna go?
It kind of looked like once he figured you were giving him shit, he was like, all right, cool, I was gonna give you shit too by leaving.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
I'll look to Iris. Whenever you two are done, we have some other stuff that we need to deal with, but I'd like to talk to you whenever you get a minute later. It's not pressing. But for now, I'll go to the bar. Oscar, you can come with me, I guess.
Vegas stops you. I can leave if you guys have something private to talk about. I already told her everything I knew was going on.
No. It's all good. It's all good. Because I have a...
Sorry, Sway is dying.
It's okay. Because Coterie needs meeting. Because that's all we do.
That's all you guys do. I mean, thank you guys for meeting up and discussing things and not just like bombing the city, but...
I mean, I don't think that
I wish I could take some of y'all's shit off your places for a while.
That's an option?
To be fair, based on the text, I don't think it's really it's not like it's not a Prince thing. It's I don't know what it is. It's a fedora melting man thing, so you know.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, but yeah, whenever you get a minute, Iris, that would be great.
Yeah, just come back tonight.
Okay.
I'll come back at the end of tonight.
Yeah. All right. Okay, Oscar, you can come with me if you want.
And he just nods, and Vegas actually like extends his hand to Oscar, and Oscar reaches out.
Vegas, be careful. His hands, both of them are broken.
I know.
Okay, fair enough.
Do I be careful or not?
That's up to you.
And he squeezes his fucking hand, and like tries to do like the dad handshake, like goes in, grabs it, and like gives it one good like, and you swear you fucking hear a pop.
Yeah.
Like a good solid crack, and no expression on Oscar's face, and he just pushes the hand back to the coffee cup. Just kind of. He turns to follow you out.
Okay. Under my breath, the camera just hears Jace go, "Well, that'll teach you to be a shitty stalker." and then they leave, and he will head back to the bar.
Yeah. Everybody's having such a good day. Siren, you're still playing. You're still jamming out.
Uh-huh.
Do you stay and play, or do you make a willpower check to see if you actually leave and go with your coterie?
Gonna make a willpower check. Now that they like me, it's easier to walk
You're
away.
you're already playing. You're already pumping music into it. You don't want to stop.
I know, but they like me, so I'm willing to stop. I wasn't before. So we'll find out. 2 normal successes and a critical success, so 4 successes on 5 dice.
And give it this last final drumbeat solo, and you flip your stick up in the air and catch it.
I do.
And you feel like you can end.
Well, it was a whole lot of fun.
And some are just like in awe, and some are like clapping and.
Hit me up if you want me to join you again sometime. And she'll just like, peace out.
Okay. Go ahead. And you now have a 4-person feeding pool that you can feed from.
Good. Amazing. I will.
And
put that
take
on.
your humanity loss. For pushing your will on people just to like you.
Oh, well,
Using
that's
your
the
vampire.
That's the most human thing I have ever done in this game. How fucking dare you?
No, using your vampire power
There you
instead
go.
of just your music.
Okay.
Just gain a humanity. You're really in touch with
I was
being
so
human.
in
Yeah.
touch with being human.
You're such an asshole. Just real humanity.
Yeah.
Gain 8
amazing.
points of humanity for being a
Amazing.
monster.
Yes.
Oh, if vampire was the real world.
Yeah.
I'm much closer to my humanity because I fucking hate you.
I hate myself so much. I am 100% human. I just have vampire
Yeah.
powers.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then she will. Yeah, she'll head to the bar.
Okay. So, Jim, at about this point of the night, it's been about maybe an hour or two. Closer to almost 3 hours. When you left Ryan with Sharpie and Jerry, where did you go to? You said you went back to the bar, right?
No, I went to Louis number 1.
Yeah, you were going to Louis number 1. So while everybody's doing this, what did Jim want to do at St. Louis Cemetery number 1?
I was looking for Duncan.
For Duncan? Okay, I thought you were going to go for Candide.
I mean, I always want to go for Candide.
You always go for Candide.
It's
Fair.
rude not to, right?
I retract
You know what
my
I mean?
statement.
Yeah. I'll say hi to Candide.
Well, very quickly, just like every time you go to St. Louis, there's always people outside.
Mm-hmm.
And by the time that you get up to the front gate, usually whoever people think you would be coming for or needing are already informed that you are.
Yeah.
And when you walk in through, you turn the corner to start going towards where you know most of the Nos are. Candide and Duncan.
Ryan's old place. And
They're actually standing nearby there waiting for you.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
And it's both of them.
Anybody else?
No, just those. Just them.
Okay.
And Duncan goes, "Hey, did you?"
If I could, but hey, it's good to see both of you. Hi.
So you don't.
What?
Candy just drops her head. Do you need me for anything?
No. Sorry, no, sorry.
No, you're good.
I didn't mean to waste your time. I just hi.
It's something I have a lot of. You're fine. Are you good? Duncan, shut up. Are you good?
Think so?
Okay. Because if you're not good, he doesn't tell me that you may not be good, I'm going to just figure out what I can stake him to.
Oh, no, I'm good. And besides, I have other friends that look out for me too.
Mm-hmm.
Which is like a very pointed look.
Are any of your friends one of mine?
Yeah. Because
I will stake all of them to the fucking wall if they don't tell me shit that I need to know about.
I don't know anything. I swear to God.
I'm not saying you do. I was saying if you're good, because he was like, oh, no, fuck him. Are you good?
Yes.
I don't care what he says. He's got to tell me everything's fine or figure out how to make it fine.
Is that... Did you tell him to do that? Like, to watch us?
He looks at you like, tell him to do what?
I don't know.
Oh, no. I'm not asking him to like snitch or rat on you. It's just, he's Nos. He needs to tell me what's going on in the city. And he goes, that's kind of what we do. This is the first time you've seen Candide like not as stoic as usual.
Yes. Okay. What's up? What the? You know what? I actually
She seems to be happy. Like she seems like she's in a good mood.
That's great. Are you great? Great.
I'm good.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Great. That's so great.
Okay, I'm gonna go punt one of the ghouls real quick for wasting my fucking time.
No.
If you need anything,
no.
let me know.
That was I asked them to get you. That was completely me. I just, I figured I was here.
And you see the guy that you talked to. I just got Duncan. I got Duncan. And you hear from behind one of the heads. Oh fuck! And she looks. Oh, gotcha, Louie. Come here. And she starts like walking off.
Okay.
So yeah, you good? What's going on?
Well, what are you doing? I got a text to go to the bar. Figured we could take a stroll, walk and talk.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah.
That'd be great.
You okay though?
Yeah. Just keeping it very casual until they're like a block away from Louis.
Yeah.
So the other night,
Yeah.
When we talked to you about Inigo, and
Yeah.
that was really uncomfortable. And then the next day, Candide just showed up. That was awkward.
Yeah, I told her, but
I know, honey.
I had to tell her.
I don't really give a fuck what your butts are. I don't like being surprised in my own
I get
home.
that.
Do you understand? Do you?
She came to me with her own evidence, and that was my way of showing that I wasn't a part of it and I actually cared about.
Yeah.
You know how you thought that I might be playing you?
Right, and then you gaslit me into thinking that my boyfriend was doing it, which was kudos, by the way. I'm a huge fan of yours right now, Duncan. And I do have a question. Yeah. Is there anything else that you're keeping from me? Because if there is, I'm giving you a free pass, my man. Go ahead, tell me. I'm not gonna be mad. But if I find out that you're keeping something else from me and it comes walking into my bar, swinging its dick around, we're going to have a very different conversation. Do you understand? And I don't care how scary Kitty is. And she's terrifying. And I know that if I even bat the wrong eyelash at you, she would just, eviscerate me, and I'd thank her for the privilege. But I'm not going to be disrespected in my own house. I'm not going to be jumped like that. Do you get me?
He approaches you in a very, like, it's very Duncan. He's very going to be calm,
Mm-hmm.
I understand what you're saying, and I apologize for disrespecting your domain. And you also have to understand that there are certain oaths made before you.
Mm-hmm.
And when those oaths that are made go in line with protecting Kitty, and by extension, you all, those oaths will be upheld.
Sure.
I will not threaten you in your domain. Do not, and he gets closer, think for a second you will see a sunrise or a sunset ever again if you threaten me inside of this cemetery.
Am I?
Do you accept my apology?
Yeah, of course. And I really do like you, Duncan. And honestly, you make her really happy. Like, really happy.
Good. Then let's go. And he extends an arm like he's going to escort you.
She's
out
gonna
of
take
something.
you, but she's gonna look at him and like, seriously though, is there something I need to know? This is Megan being meta.
Because he didn't answer you.
I know, but also I know that he has a secret, and I would kind of like to know it.
There's nothing.
Okay. Are you hungry? I'm fine, but like, do you need to stop for something?
No, I'm good.
Rad.
Picked up a juice.
What do you
box
listen
over.
to, Duncan?
I'm gonna
Honestly?
have to break up with my boyfriend, aren't I?
Honestly,
Well,
a lot of 90s, like all 90s, early 2000s alternative.
yes! Oh my god! Live and Tool?
Yeah.
Live. I don't know how to say it. I'm sorry.
It's got to be live. It's got to
It's
be
gotta be. It's pronounced Joseph.
live. Joseph.
Joseph?
Joseph.
We are going to discuss 90s music and how it is vastly superior to anything else on the planet the entire way back to Les Ave.
About this time, everybody has started. Well, Kitty's been there for a hot minute. Kitty's been at the bar, shooting the
I
shit
walk
with
in, there's
Yo-Yo.
no glasses left. She's just been...
Yeah.
Knocking on. I am playing with a laser pointer with Fred and getting myself a little distracted by it, but it's
As we
mostly
say, not
Fred.
only are like you getting distracted by it, but there are some customers who are like totally just sitting there, like this is their YouTube. They're just like drinking their fucking like whiskey on the rocks, watching this girl play with a cat at the bar, and you see like somebody take out their fucking phone and record it, but they're not recording you. They're recording the cat. Like,
Good. If they
just
were
watching,
recording
like-
me, I'd punch them.
no, it's just like you're not the
cool.
fun thing. Like it's just
no, Fred's the fun thing. I'm a
the-
fun thing, but Fred is.
yeah. There's
Right now.
like you think maybe they could have got your hand or something. Not anything. And then, man, the time flies by when you're playing with a laser, and
It really
the rest of the
does.
coterie arrive at the bar.
We're like apologizing for it taking hours, and you're like,
And
it's
she's
been
like,
hours?
"The
Oh,
sun
shit."
just went down."
What? What time is it? Where am I?
Yeah. And turn it over
hey,
to the
guys.
coterie.
Yeah, so what's up with Melty Hat?
Oh.
Also, did
and
Duncan
I-
follow you in here? Did he come with all the way?
Duncan, yeah, Duncan would show up. Yeah, Duncan's there, Kitty. So was Oscar. Oscar's there.
I look at the strange new person who entered this thing that I have no idea
Oh,
about.
Syra knows who he is, though. Oh,
You've never
Hello?
seen him.
no, but she
Yeah,
knew.
you haven't
But
seen him,
she
no.
knew
Iris.
But she knew what he was doing, and
Yes.
she's smart enough.
Boy, with
And
Jays.
she
Yes.
is gonna make.
He looks
sure.
like he fell down a flight of stairs.
Oh,
I go kiss my
excellent.
boyfriend. It's very important. Thank you.
You do.
I
It
walk
is
up to Jace and I, completely ignoring Oscar for a minute, go, "You good?"
We'll see. Fine for now. Can we go upstairs, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come up to Jason and be like, God, you're freakier than I am. Good boy.
Go. We'll
And
talk
Kitty, Duncan
upstairs.
just takes you by the hand. And
Yeah.
just,
I can't hold his hand because I'm holding Fred, but I will walk up with him.
he goes to put his arm around you and then just kind of
That's
follows
fair.
you up the stairs. Yeah. Physical touch is met. he does good boyfriend things after just threatening your friend in a graveyard.
I would like to, on purpose,
Yeah.
as I'd like to position myself in such a way on the stairs. Like, so I was smart enough not to do it in the middle of the fucking bar. But on the stairs, when we start to disappear from guest view.
I see you froze
I
like
know,
Popeye.
I keep on
Okay, you're
doing
good.
it. I would like to. I want to say trip Oscar, but what I really want to do is make him faceplant into a stair real hard and then whoops and just keep going. Like, she
Okay.
would just like to trip him.
Make me a
Like,
dexterity brawl check.
yeah, she would like, she
Make me a
genuinely,
dexterity brawl
and
check.
just walk past, oops.
To see if you can make it
No.
look nonchalant.
Yeah, that's all. Like, I would like to. That's it. Like, she wants to clock him out cold, but she knows it's not her place. But she still wants to make it very, very clear to this man that Jace has friends. And fuck
Fair.
him. Like, this is her way of doing it without actually interfering. Because she would really like to fuck him up, but it's not her goddamn job. No one will let her hit things.
No one's stopping you from hitting things.
You don't invite me
Ezra.
to your shit. If we run
To
into
the secret
Addison,
fight club that no
one
one's supposed to know about.
fight things.
I told you about it.
You didn't take me.
You just know where it's at, though.
I was
Yes.
fine. I'm allowed nice things
1, 2,
too.
3,
Damn it.
4. 4 successes. One of those is a critical.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's almost like you extend your hand to help him up, like up the stairs. Like, cause he waits a
Check my
second.
hair.
You're like, the friends must go in front, and I will be, and you're like, no, go ahead. And then so he, right behind Jace and in front of you, and he starts walking up the stairs, and you just kind of like kick his leg a little bit
Yeah.
to where the back of his foot goes like he catches himself,
Yeah.
and just. Jace, you feel like him falling down, like not trying to grab you, but like falling down with the coffee mug and just like face planting into the stairs.
Amazing.
And
I'll.
Can I step
He
on his
starts to-
hand as I walk past him?
He starts to immediately get up. And
Yeah, as he starts to get up, I'll grab the back of his shirt to lift him up a little bit to help him
he
up.
says nothing.
Not nicely, but also not
Yeah.
overly mean.
Vampire.
Yeah, vampirely.
I love
Yeah.
that you two know, but to me and Jim, it's some kinky shit that's happening.
You'll find
I
out.
feel like Jim is starting to get a vibe that
Over
maybe.
yeah, over her
Maybe it's not.
yeah, over her shoulder, she just watch your step, new kid. Damn. And keeps going.
What a bully. In such a good way, but still.
Thank you.
I also can
yeah.
only say that I've been to active blood orgies, so I simply everything is just kinky to me at this point.
That's fair.
But what
So,
about
That
as
being
we-
said,
what
10
about
minutes
for
later,
Kenny?
you guys make it up the stairs.
Yeah, so as we get up the stairs, Jace will go to our like little meeting area
Yeah.
and indicate for Oscar to sit. And Jace will sit next to him. Well, guys, meet Oscar,
Hi.
Hi, Oscar.
my shitty stalker ex,
Ah,
He just-
who is
He just
now my
holds
ghoul.
up the microphone, or not the microphone. He just holds up the coffee mug.
He is now my ghoul, and he has been what I've been working on for the past few days. Oscar, introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Oscar. Inserts last name.
He can if he wants to. I don't,
I don't know
name.
what is. I forgot.
Wallace.
Last
I
name.
don't know.
Wallace.
I don't know.
why I
I
was
was
thinking.
gonna be Wallace, but
I was thinking Santiago. I don't remember why I was
sure, sure. I like
thinking.
it. Oscar
he just-
Santiago.
He goes, my name is Oscar Santiago. I am the abusive, crazy ex-boyfriend stalker, and now ghoul.
Yep.
And I've been his project for the last. I've been his project.
It's all good. And
Kitty just
he
looks
does
at
not
Jace
pat
and
him.
gives like a small approving nod.
Matthew went like this. Jace does not. He's not touching him. He finally found me, and this is what he got in return. So, I apologize for not being around the last couple of days. So what's up with Eddie?
Yeah. Right, because that's actually why we're here, not this thing.
Not this thing that's also happening. Eddie's like blood is like super old. Like older than all of us. Like about Primogen age.
Oh.
Yeah. He doesn't know this. I have not informed him that he could probably outpower every single one of us.
Oh.
And
Oh,
maybe
he can
we don't
also
tell
move
him.
around other people's body parts. That's cool.
I'm sorry,
He-
one more time.
We blended our arms together, but he did it. It was weird. The whole thing.
Wait,
But-
what? Okay,
Okay.
sure.
You know the weird like thing I can do? Like I can go through like move my body around.
Yeah.
You've seen it. Jace has seen it.
Yeah.
None of us you've seen it. He can do that, but to other people, as well as himself.
Okay,
Oh.
so don't touch Eddie, got it. Okay,
You can if you want to. Just he might touch back, but like deeper than you want to.
Cool. Yeah, that's why I don't touch Eddie. Okay, got it.
So deep.
And not in
Oh,
a
deeper
fun
Eddie.
way.
I'm pretty sure I have
Not
some of
that
his
deep,
bone
Eddie.
marrow.
Not that deep.
Is your love.
So deep, I'm pretty sure I have some of his bone marrow and my bone marrow. It's
Oh
weird.
yeah, there was some Zamichi. This is what we call the Zamichi kiss.
We've
Your
exchanged
spinal-
bone marrow.
your
We are
spinal
bonded for
cords
life
intertwined.
now.
Okay, is he still dragon hoarding?
Yes, but like a lot, like with more things.
Is that something we should be worried about?
So he's got
He wants us all to live together.
who
No.
was he hanging out with that was
No.
Blues Brothers? It was
It was
Vegas,
Vegas.
right?
It was
yeah,
Vegas
he's
on
got
Halloween.
It was him
he's
and
got
It was him and
Vegas's.
Vegas on
Those were
Halloween.
Vegas's sunglasses.
And he's got Duncan's poster,
Posters.
Duncan's posters.
and then
yeah.
something from all of us.
Us,
Yeah.
And that's it so far.
He doesn't have anything for me. He just lives in my house. For free.
Well,
I
yeah.
feel like it's
And now he has your bone marrow. That's how he gets it, okay? Actually, that might fix it. Just let
doesn't
him
need a
merge
thumb.
with all of us for a minute, and then he'll
You
just
don't
be
know.
totally
No.
fine,
good.
okay?
One way to
I'll
find
give
out.
him a scratchy every day for the rest of the
It's like a really deep tissue massage. It's
I
fine.
like my bone marrow
So
where
deep
it is.
tissue.
There's
So
that.
so deep tissue.
Oh,
It's his
there's
tissue.
also a lot of other information that you also know. I already told the prince, so we're good there. But I should tell you guys as well. And insert everything I did last episode here.
Do you tell us that you turned into Addison?
Yes.
What?
Give
Wait,
the
what?
chat a little bit of like explain what you told the prince.
Hi,
You know
chat. It's me, Cat.
what, Kitty?
Not kidding.
Mau mau.
yeah, whatever my name is. Fuck, who cares? So listen, last episode, Kitty went to Anarch territory because she thinks the Addison's fucking around over there. Turns out, yes, he was fucking around over there, deciding he was gonna make his own brand of Ventru to take over the world or whatever Addison wants
Yeah.
to fucking do. Who knows? Anyway, he owes the Anarchs a lot of money. And then I came back over here and told the prince that, and the prince was like, "Hey, are you Sabat?" And Kitty went, "That's a weird question you've asked me. Let's move on to the next subject."
Yeah.
And then he said, "Well, if that changes, you tell me first, and I'll know if you're lying." The joke is, she can't lie, but only
Yeah.
Jace knows that. And that's what you missed on Glee.
Yeah, it was very much a reinstitution of oaths, understanding that who you really are, and understanding that you've been very honest all the time when directly asked a question.
Mm-hmm.
So reinstituted oaths with some better verbiage and wordage, and the
She
understanding
basically
that
says she's not going to fuck over the city. She's not going to fuck
Yeah.
over him.
Yeah.
That is her oath, that she's not fucking over the city. She didn't say him. She said the city. He said him, and she didn't agree or disagree.
Yep, you said the city, and he acknowledged that that was good enough.
Yep.
Yep.
That she will not fuck over the city.
You can turn into Addison?
I can turn to whoever I want to.
So can Eddie.
So can Eddie, but like we've already established he can do weird flesh things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which also means other people can also turn into
Can I
Addison.
call him, please?
Sure.
Yeah.
Call him.
Okay. I'm gonna.
This number has been disconnected or is no longer in service.
God damn it!
Looks like he finally got smart about hiding his tracks. About goddamn time.
Is
Why?
there
Or
I thought we had to
any-
find him.
is there any reason why Jace would connect this note to Addison? I can't think of one, but I want to make sure that Matthew isn't missing
Do
something.
you
I
have
can
it?
think of one.
Other than he's
I can think of one.
routinely been leaving you guys
Yeah,
notes.
thank
and
you. I was
fucking
like,
with
he
you.
literally
Well, he's
said,
left
"I'll
one.
see you soon." He's watching us. He's making it clear he's watching us. Of course, it's him. Like, I feel like Jason put that together easily because
killed-
he's been
he killed a
leaving
guy
these
in front
kinds
of
of
your
notes.
bar.
Like,
The only reason why I'm a little bit hesitant for Jace to make that connection is because, like, his first instinct was that it was somebody connected to Oscar, not connected to Jace, which is why he then went and broke
Yeah.
the rest of Oscar's hand
What makes you
in
think
anger. Because it was you have.
because you think
I-
Oscar had a stalker trainer? And he's like, "You did good, Oscar."
Kinda, but it's just because it was tied to that. Although, like, now, obviously, it's some vampire that is like, I know that you've been torturing a person in this apartment.
Yeah.
Good for you.
I immediately
fuck
assumed
it.
it was
I mean,
Addison.
not to metagame, but the camera saw Addison.
Yeah.
It's
The
just
camera did, yeah.
yeah.
I'll mention. He'll pull out the note that he got. I don't think it's related, but I got this note last night.
That's Addison's handwriting.
Oh. Huh.
We're all like,
The-
I wonder if we'll make a connection. And Meg is
Pause.
like, I have one for you. Let's go.
Pause. The people that have seen Addison's handwriting,
Jem.
which would be Jace, Jem, and Siren, because they were all there the night that he wrote his information down and gave it to Grin, because he thought he was a genius. Go ahead and make me a intelligence awareness check.
Kitty would also know because she saw the inside of the bathroom, didn't she?
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
Because I wrote back, fuck you.
Yeah.
I didn't. That's not, to me. That's not handwriting, because it's some dude's like fucking thumb.
That's
You know
actually
what I mean?
very
That's
fair.
fair.
You said it was intelligence. What?
Awareness.
But he
This is
put
general,
hearts
like,
over
memory.
his eyes, Slay.
6
That's
successes.
how you know.
Or successes. Jem, what did you get?
6.
6.
I know Kitten's handwriting.
Yeah, you too. It's not.
That's not Addison's handwriting. Well, I don't know whose handwriting that is. Well, my God, what an odd note to receive. From whomst
If
could it
there's-
ever have come?
If there's one thing I know that's not Addison.
Yeah. Like,
Back to my original thing of I can turn to Addison, and the people who can also turn to Addison are the thing that changed Eddie.
Yeah.
Someone's impersonating Addison.
Well, that's not
And
much
now
better.
now do we have to go back to not wanting to kill him?
I don't know.
I mean, he probably. I'm gonna guess he still did the thing in the Anarch territory because from what I've collected about Addison, that seems like a
sounds
very
right.
Addison thing he would do.
Yeah.
But I think he might have got fucked over real bad, and now the Tesmi are using him to
Okay.
blame it on someone other than. We should probably tell Rebecca Chase.
Can I try to
'Cause they're
force
gonna come after her.
Can I try to force a premonition
yeah,
of Addison?
yeah,
Like
Go ahead.
actual Addison, not someone skin shaped into him?
yeah. It's the force to the conversations that you've had. It's like the ability to message in other games. Like you have to have known this person and met this person, seen this person. Do a. What were we doing? Was it manipulation composure?
Mm-hmm.
No, it was stamina composure. Sorry,
Because I think
stamina
there's
composure.
something I could just do. Okay.
Oh, if you have the write up for it, go ahead.
Because it's okay. What are you doing? Oh, you're looking at mine.
Oh, sorry, I forgot that if I click it, it moves yours.
Yeah.
By all means, control your own character.
I don't think that's how that works, but okay. Because I have something with aspects, so premonition. It's resolve and discipline.
Resolve and discipline. There you go.
4 successes
Okay.
out of 4.
Give me a memory of you and Addison that you're trying to focus on.
I'm trying to focus on one of the nights where we were in his apartment. When I was staying there, when they were fixing my office to be sunlight proof. Of him, it's actually something very similar to id, but him reading very pretentiously draped on like this beautiful Swedish modern chaise lounge, and me curled up on the couch with giant headphones listening to The Killers and fucking around on my phone.
You get a an image. You're laying, you're hurt. It's okay, they're there for you. The music turns on. Something nice, classical. Your body hurts. And then she comes. She puts her wrist to your mouth. And you drink. And as you open your eyes, you're looking in the eyes of Rebecca Chase as she pets your hair and tells you it's going to be okay.
I think
Fix everything disappeared on stream.
No, I know. I got it back.
Okay.
I think he's with her,
Who?
Rebecca. I think he's home now.
Well, then we need permission to get into a permission's home.
No, we don't. We're hounds.
The permission is above hounds.
You would know that while you could, you have the authority.
Mm-hmm.
They're
Oh yeah,
We need
because I guess we
permission.
asked last time, didn't
still
we?
Camarilla like.
No, we didn't.
We
but
still
she...
have. We have to get
But
permission.
You
she-
from
snuck the fuck
sheriff.
in.
Yeah,
we need the
we tried to
sheriff
sneak
with us,
in.
or we need permission from the prince. So we
Yeah.
either need Victor now, or we go ask your dad if it's okay to go break down Rebecca Chase's door.
I mean, I could text him.
Listen, if we want to bring him in for next week, we can.
Cody!
We can. We can bring him in for.
You
is
just
next,
want to see Victor.
Is
Yes,
next,
I do!
I also think next week is our last week on Fridays for a couple of months. So before we switch over to Tuesdays.
Yeah, it'll be Tuesdays
So
for a
we
little
can
bit.
bring Cody in for a week if we would like Victor for that. He has offered to tap in for
So it's up to him if he wants to.
Yeah. Please more of him.
We can say
next-
you text him,
Yeah.
and he does not immediately respond. And
But
we'll
with
see.
the
but-
possibility, yeah.
Yeah.
For next week.
Because I go to text Dad and I'm like, oh shit, I don't have his number. Because it's
I
blocked.
text
and
Victor,
listen.
where you at, bitch?
I'm using your credit card. Come find me.
Yeah. By the way, I use your credit card here for $33.45.
I keep the receipts.
Napa
Don't
Auto
worry.
Parts.
No, she texts him every time she spends money.
She's been
on his card.
fastidious about it.
Yeah,
Okay.
she kind of feels bad, but also he
So-
hasn't said stop it. So
Yeah.
So he says he doesn't immediately text back, but you send a text off to Victor.
So, do we need to do anything about Eddie, or
I think it's okay right now. I don't think it's gonna be a future problem because like we're not the bad guys to him yet.
when do we become the bad guys?
I don't know. Sometimes we always end up as the bad guys to someone, so I can only assume at some point Eddie will be mad at one of us. Probably me because he's living with me. So if I die, it's Eddie. Just know that.
You're not gonna die. Eddie
Out of
loves
all
you.
the people that could possibly kill Kitty for a variety of reasons,
I mean,
she would like you to know that it's obviously
Definitely Eddie.
not her sire,
no.
not anybody, that she's pissed off.
Not ex
Going from
Sabat.
Sabat to
Yeah.
Camarilla.
It's Eddie.
It's fine.
Listen, just open me
Eddie.
up. If my bone marrow's gone, it's Eddie. Now we know.
If exclusively
that I
her
know
bone
that I
If
marrow.
Eddie's using new
For that
straws
now.
that look like bones. It's,
Yeah.
Ay, ay, ay.
It can
Um,
still be Sabat though.
it's Nesquik.
Gross.
Sorry.
This is the
It's
point where I tell
Sabat
everybody
was-
that Jello was originally created to emulate the strength and and nutrients that were in bone marrow that people used to
Yeah.
eat. That's all.
And
Yeah.
it's delicious. Ding.
Okay, so we need to go to Rebecca Chase's. We need to just monitor Eddie.
Mhm.
What else?
He does either want us to all live together or start couch surfing.
Oh.
So I
What
want to
about
make you guys aware of
what
that.
about once a month we have a weekend retreat? Will that satisfy
Oh.
him? You know.
Can he not just keep our stuff?
yeah.
For now, sure. I
Okay.
knew tells me that kept the skulls of every person he's ever killed is on his wall. They're fucking crazy. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay.
I don't have a place for him to sleep at if we're doing couch surfing. Fuck, I need to do that.
Get a couch.
A place to put a couch.
Learn to surf. That's not what we were talking about.
This is on my
That's
list.
next week's
Check
episode
first.
now.
Check mark. Learn to surf. Second one,
Couch
get a
surfing. That
couch.
reminds me.
Third
Oh, you need
one,
a couch? No, I need to learn
Get
how
a
to
place
surf.
to put a couch.
Malcavia.
Honestly,
I turned my head to Duncan. So how are you doing? Anything new with you?
No, fuck. What is? No, y'all. No, nothing's new with me. Glad to be here. Glad to be here.
Indeed's okay too.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
She's doing good.
I'm
She was like
glad.
weirdly happy.
How's
Yeah.
it?
Oh,
He's
I haven't
fine.
seen it.
Good.
Wait. Why were you asking? What? Who were you asking?
What? No, you. No, wait. Which one's the boyfriend? I messed it up, didn't
I
I?
don't know. Yeah, no.
Kitty's with Duncan,
Yeah.
and Jem is with Ed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
I asked
what?
Jim, how's it?
Yeah, no, he's fine.
How's Ego? Who's fucking Ego?
No, I don't know. Who would?
Next episode, we see the hidden behind-the-scenes dating life of Jace and Ego.
no. No. Enough toxic men.
Daddy.
Jace has had enough toxic men in his life.
Okay, like, and we don't know if it's on our side and is a good person. Yes.
Yeah, Id, yes.
Yeah.
Ego, no.
Sure.
No, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, you said that Candide was acting weird?
She was just.
She happy?
I've never seen her happy.
Like
before.
normal, like happy.
Yeah, not like overly happy. She wasn't smiling and skipping or anything.
No, but she was. Yeah, I mean, not drugged, but
No, but she wasn't. You know, her usual.
kind of hard to like. Yeah, not bitch face. Like I don't
Yeah, she wasn't
resting
bitch
bitch
face.
face. Not that she has a bitch face. Don't
She has a
fucking
bitch
don't
face,
tell her.
that's
I have to.
I won't tell her if you don't. And she holds her pinky.
He just like hooks it and
And now Duncan and I are bonded through blood. We'll never tell.
yeah, we're friends.
Honestly, yes, I might take a bullet
Yeah,
for
she's
this
a
man.
little. It was a little weird. Whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe she drank pretty heavily last night.
Okay.
Yeah, she gets out of her head after she's drained somebody completely. Just kind of gets out of her head for a little bit.
Well, that's nice.
Yep.
It's a good time to make deals with her, by the way. Just
What?
it's a good
What?
time to make deals with her. She's more likely to say yes.
Oh,
Interesting.
Like if you have information, she gives you information. That's more of an
I just looked directly in the eyes of Jim, like, now's your chance. Go. Be free.
hand to her. Excuse me, I have to put on a flowy
I
gown
must
and run
leave.
through the streets of New Orleans for a moment. Holding up the boombox is just playing like Merchant Ivory film soundtracks.
This is next week now. Fuck
Yeah,
Victor.
yeah, yeah.
This is what we're doing next week.
Yeah.
Done.
How is Oscar holding up?
He's not sitting.
Oh, I
Nobody-
told him that he could sit earlier.
No, he sat wherever
Okay.
you were gesturing.
Yeah.
If there was a chair, it's a chair. If it was not a chair, he just assumed the floor.
It was the couch or whatever the fuck we have.
Okay. Yeah.
And
He sits
up here.
down. He is staring at the table and holding his coffee.
Okay, fair enough. Okay.
Alright. Good family meeting, guys.
Yeah.
What's up? Anything else?
So the
Maybe-
night's still young.
Candide's being
Byron, how are
weird.
you?
Okay. That is
Yeah,
weird.
Siren, how are
If
you?
she-
I don't know. How the fuck is Siren? Has Vegas texted her yet?
No, Vegas hasn't texted you.
Then she's irritable.
Oh, so she's normal.
She
And
tried
she's
to help.
gonna go
You said fuck
downstairs
off.
and
Don't
get a
say
fucking
that.
drink.
Welcome to not only Vegas and Siren. She's like, I don't know. Do I text? I don't fucking know. She's pissed off. I'm not texting. I'm fucking waiting until she's not texted off.
Vegas, you are old enough to know to
Yeah.
text people.
Also, he should fucking know better.
Hey,
It's almost like
Yeah.
Vegas wasn't himself today. It's crazy.
Siren, you okay?
Yeah, I know, and it's gonna make me as a player anxious for the next week or until he talks about it. So fun.
Matthew wants to mention the two primogens that were being weird, but has no reason to.
Hey,
I mean, they brought
Siren,
up Candide being weird.
I
Yeah.
know, but
Hey,
it's. I
Siren,
don't think
you
they were
okay?
so weird.
But she hasn't brought up that fucking Vegas
Yeah.
is weird.
Seem a little.
Nobody brought up Iris was weird.
No.
You seem shorter than. Short.
It was a short joke.
Yeah, it's fine.
Haha.
I have a question. A weird question. What type of clothes is everyone wearing tonight?
Oh.
Kitty's always in a bralette because it just is less clothes
What
because gay girls
fabric?
hate
What
clothing.
fabric type? Is there anything that
Cotton
rustles?
t-shirt.
Is there anything that
Cotton?
swishes? Is
Rustles?
there anything that
It makes noise.
the
Cotton
type
and canvas.
the type of clothing because she's got heightened vampire senses but silence, and this is one of the rare nights where it's silence, and so she is in an effort to
what-
calm herself down, she has been listening intently to the movement in their clothing brushing against things.
I will tell you this is that one of the downsides of being undead is that you don't fidget. Gem might,
Yes.
because Gem's Malkavian.
No, but we also talk with our hands and gesture and sit and stand and move. So
Still,
like
the loudest sound in the room
is Oscar.
to you right now is Oscar, and he's shuffling his hands with them. What you hear is that repetitive, just a little bit at a time, moving his hands on the coffee mug. So you hear mitten on stainless steel, mitten on stainless steel, mitten on stainless steel.
God, I love that song.
Can she tell from the gait of his hands essentially that his fingers are broken or injured?
No,
Okay.
he's not, because they're mittens. They're kind of hiding his fingers,
Yeah.
and he's more just moving his wrists.
Got it. That's it. She's just
Yeah.
giving her something to focus on. But
It does. And the more you focus on it, the more you can isolate it out. And it is rhythmic. It's some
Good.
self-soothing thing he's doing.
good, then she can be calm and not force people to keep to a rhythm that makes sense with her head. Good.
In a stretch.
But
You
that's
okay?
great. Why wouldn't I be? My former fucking my former ghoul, my first ghoul, stolen from me by another clan, could kill us all if he wanted to. That's super fun for us. We're not sure where we sit on the Addison thing, and I love being uncertain about my feelings for somebody. It's excellent. Gotta love that Candide suddenly decided to cheer up. Either Rebecca gave her some good fucking if Addison came home and it just, like, fucked the bitch right out of her, or something else is up, because she's not the only one acting a little off today, and I'm not a fan of change in eternal beings. I feel like they should stay pretty much how they've learned to be over the past several hundred years.
So,
Wait,
what's
who?
up with Vegas?
Oh, he's just a dick. So, to all of
Yeah,
the rest
but-
of you, I am sure it's nothing outside the ordinary, but it's not
What did he do to
ordinary.
you?
Doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
It
It
does.
doesn't, actually. I don't ask about your personal relationships and
That
situations.
that really piques your curiosity, Jace. That's a mention of two.
Yeah.
The
No,
third
the
being
third
Iris
is
being stoic and
not mom.
kind of
Yeah.
bitchy. Like, not
Yeah.
really, but like, you can put your finger on it. Like, oh, maybe she's just pissed off.
Yeah.
But
Okay. You don't. Okay. We are trying to be friends, but Iris was also acting a little bit weird
Was he just
today.
bitch-
Also, I saw Vegas too, but
Oh, he did say he was going there.
like
What?
they were like whispering, not whispering. They were talking before I went in, and they like shut up whenever I walked in, and I teased them about it. And Vegas didn't immediately try and punch me, and Iris didn't try to mom me.
That's weird.
I should check on our queue.
Yeah.
I'm
I don't
gonna check on
know.
Lucy.
Also, but Iris isn't a primogen.
No, but she's old.
She. Yeah.
I'm sure she still gets invited to the secret meetings.
I'm
Right.
sure.
If she doesn't post them herself.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
there's any woman in this town that gets invited to
The
secret
Tremere
meetings,
are hosting this, and it's just fucking.
it's just Iris. It's just
Siren
at her shop.
Siren is going to very quickly, upon the realization that if Vegas being reckless was this potentially bad, someone who is barely within the confines of the Camarilla might possibly set off more alarms. She is going to real quick just scan the local news on her phone and make sure that nothing stupid happened. Like, make sure there's not, like, suddenly a fire or an explosion.
And it actually looked like a quiet night in New Orleans, one of the few. There's usually at least 1 or 2 quiet nights a week. What is tonight?
I'm texting Lucy. Hey, you up?
And she sends you a gift back of Joey Tribbiani going, "How you doing?"
Yeah. You okay? You feel sick?
No? Question mark? Confused face?
You. Is Dad feeling good? Not in a panic, have to go check on him way?
You get a Snapchat message, and it's switching from text to Snapchat from Lucy, and it's just a picture of Camille watching TV.
What's he watching?
And you don't see.
Oh,
It's just a
God.
picture of him like on the couch.
What is it? I have to know.
It's The Last of Us. It is starting. The virus is beginning to take hold.
No,
No.
Such a
episode
good fucking
30.
show.
I mean, it's phenomenal, but also no. She's gonna send back like a snap with her and like the most awkward smile.
I'm gonna go to the animal refuge and check on our queue. Siren, can you come with me, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
Okay, so we will because we're just going to 11, right?
I mean, we started a few minutes late. We can run but like people have work and stuff and have
No,
to
it's
sleep.
fine.
So
Nothing else. As you guys like, do you want to go ahead and talk to Siren about stuff now?
do we need to finish scenes out tonight? We can. I'm good.
Yeah, I want to do
Okay.
one thing with
Great.
Siren.
Yeah. Go nuts.
When we get to the refuge. We get to the refuge, and I kind of steer off the path from the main path.
She's following you. She's
Yeah.
been scrolling her phone as they walk, ostensibly news, but you notice she keeps on opening Snapchat or Messenger just to make sure she's not missed anything and then closing it again because she's not gonna, like, she said, text me when you decide to talk to me, I guess, and left, and he hasn't. So she's annoyed.
Yeah. So she kind of goes off to, like, it's the middle of nowhere, kind of in the refuge. Like, no
Did you
one's
tell him
around.
to text you, or just let
Yeah,
you know
no,
when you want to talk?
I told him when he was ready to fucking talk to let me know I have a phone. Like,
Okay.
so yeah.
I get off my motorcycle and wait for her to get out of her car or whatever she did.
Yeah.
And she, like, rolls over, or doesn't have sleeves on, she's on a bralette, and she goes, hit me.
Done. She immediately. No questions asked.
Dexterity or strength all.
Kitty does nothing by accident. She knows this. All right. And just I'm gonna do what is my dexterity? Dexterity.
I'm not trying to dodge out this one.
Less.
Just letting her hit me.
I've dropped one. 2 successes so far, but what was my third one? Just 2. Just 2 successes.
You take 1 point total of superficial damage.
Perfect. And his head is aside, kind of rub my jaw. You still upset? You still angry?
Not at you.
You still mad? You mad at the world?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Hit me again.
Honey, there's not enough punching in the world that could solve that.
Hit me again,
All
Siren.
right, she does.
Strength brawl.
Yeah.
Or dexterity brawl, whichever one.
I do try to fight back with this one.
All right. Awesome. Oh, dexterity brawl. I
So-
could have added extra dice. I
What
just
should
rolled
I
dexterity.
roll?
Fight.
Just the same. Strength brawl.
Yeah.
Or dexterity brawl. Because brawl is also, in my opinion, brawl is also
Yeah.
like not taking a punch as
Yeah.
well as giving a punch.
Dexterity. No, my strength is much bigger.
Yeah. So you can actually move her out of the way instead of you moving out of the way.
Mm-hmm. What'd you get?
4.
I got 7.
Good God.
Okay.
Uh,
Just describe how her effect
I-
was. Her
Yeah.
punch was
We
ineffectual.
got you.
I grab your wrist and I just push you around. I have you up by your neck.
Can she? I'm gonna try to headbutt you back behind.
Go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can tap out for a
Roll.
minute, Sway. We got this. We're fine. All right. She is going to. Try
You guys know how
Yes,
I'm
we do.
doing it
Yeah,
now.
we do. So that is 3 successes.
I
Try
got
to hit.
4, but I got a bestial, so it's my you. So I would say you hit me,
Yeah.
and you hear like that beast growl for a second. And she kind of snaps herself out of it, and she lets you go. Not mad at me anymore. We're done with that? Are we done being mad at me?
Yeah.
Cool. Are we done being mad at the rest of your friends who actually give a fuck about you?
I wasn't mad at them.
Well, you're acting like a bitch.
Yeah, well, that's kind of my default.
I know, but people care about you. People who care about you, you shouldn't be as big of a bitch to them as you are.
Yeah, well, every single time I try to not be, they don't take me seriously, they don't believe me, or they just treat me like I'm a child. So I'm
Oh,
gonna
then
keep...
say that.
I have.
Well, that's shitty, and I'm sorry.
Agreed.
I'm gonna punch her.
Great, amazing. I'm gonna try to dodge. I'm gonna
Do
try
your
to dodge.
thing.
Yeah.
I think you're really good at that one.
Just 2. Just 2.
I got 4.
That's fine. Punch me. That's fine.
I punched you. Okay. Now I'm not angry at you.
Now
we're
you
fine.
you also take a point
Great.
Yeah.
for half a point each success
Amazing.
of superficial damage.
I would like to go back to the friendship where we dumped dead bodies together in the swamp and then watch 90s movies after. Can we return to that? Is that okay?
I would love that.
Perfect. Now we're gonna go see if RQ's okay.
Also,
And then we're
though,
gonna figure out the
she's-
fucked up things.
she's gonna, as she turns away, she is gonna grab.
Okay.
The 90s friendship and body dumping comes with a certain level of trust.
Mm-hmm.
You could have taken me with you. It was my car. I offered to go. I didn't even have to get out. But you could have taken me with you.
You're absolutely right. And next time I will.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Let's go check on your fucking RQ.
Yeah, because we need one more goddamn thing on our plate, don't we?
You
It's
get there and
just a buffet of trauma at this point, isn't it? Just like welcome to Golden Corral, Blood Edition. It's just take your pick.
I'm fucking Sabat, and the rest of you are worse. Like, it's worse here.
Well, what can I say? Jazz makes everything a little bit crazy.
Also, with that trust comment, she lets you know that she's still Sabat, so now you have that trust. Congratulations.
Oh.
She's gonna
Da-da-da.
continue with that. Ta-da-da.
and when you get to the reserve, you start asking around RQ. They say, "Yeah, we'll take you to RQ,"
Cool.
and they look frustrated and
Oh
a
no.
little slightly irritated.
Fair enough.
And they point up to the top of the refuge building, and RQ is sitting there. She looks like she's wearing robes, like not culty robes, like house
Yeah.
coat robes, robes, and she's sitting on top of like the kind of like the steeple archway of like the front entrance, right? She's just sitting on
Yeah.
the apex. The entire roof is covered in crows. She's just sitting there drinking coffee.
Well, this
I'm
feels
gonna-
normal.
This
She says out
would-
loud.
it would be more normal without the coffee. And I'm more concerned about the robe and the coffee than I'm concerned about the mass amount of crows here. She's gonna shape change into she changes into Spot because that's the one I know right now.
Okay.
And then flies up and kind of like changes back, sitting next to RQ.
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah. I miss the
Siren,
sunset.
Siren stays on ground level because she can't fucking do that. So she just
I can't fucking fly.
she just continues to scroll aimlessly through her phone while listening and waiting.
You ever wish
Yes, all the time. What?
that you could like not? I know how this is gonna sound. Okay, I don't want to see the sunrise,
Okay.
but just having like morning coffee, watching the sunrise when you've gotten up too early.
Sometimes.
You know, I always feel like I get up too early every night that I wake up. It feels like it's too early.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever feel like that?
Sometimes.
It sucks.
It
And she just
does.
drinks her coffee.
You're acting a little out of character, bud.
I'm just tired.
That's fair. Do you
And
need
she just
anything?
no, just looking at the view.
Okay, well, get inside before the sun rises, or I will bring you back and kill you myself. And he jumps.
I've
off
heard
the-
that same thing for 2 days now. I always go inside. I'm not trying to.
2 days now. Got it. And she down. And she texts the group chat. RQ is contemplating life. That's not normal.
Yeah, RQ's like, if you would have walked in and there was like a party going on, okay. If it was like an
There's
animal
usually a-
orgy of just like fucking bunch of crows fucking each other, yeah, probably.
Probably.
Did
If you
someone
walked in and
drug
there's 40
our primogens at Halloween?
40 dead gators, they'd be like, oh, that's normal. Chilling, just contemplating things is not really RQ's
It's
style.
not RQ style. I jump back down to Siren. I'm like, yeah, that's really weird. Something is going on. We have to tell someone. I don't know who to tell anymore. I don't know who to go to. Like, there's supposed to be a system. Y'all systems are fucked. Anyway.
Siren is very uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And especially now, she isn't speaking to who she would normally go to. And so, in a massive breach of character for her, it says, you promised the prince that you would never hurt the city.
Yep.
And as long as he continues to be helpful to the city, that extends to him.
Yep.
But if something were wrong with all of them for some reason, city comes first, right?
Yep.
I love just the yes or no from Kitty. Like, I am giving you no extrapolatory
She's
information.
also asking only for simple things.
Yeah.
How much do you know about whatever the Thin Bloods have been working on?
I could find out a lot more.
You know that
Because
Victor's
we-
been working with them on their potions and concoctions. And Victor's kind of giving you some of that information. Sorry, Pixie. Is giving you guys some of that information. That's how Jace knew that he could reach out for some true stuff.
If
I'm
they are capable of enhancing powers, are they also capable of depression, dehancing things, changing other senses? If all of them are acting weird.
Kitty, you don't know if the Thin Bloods could do it, but it wouldn't be hard. It would just take people drinking
know
from
if
fucked
they're-
up people.
doing it, but there.
Like if you drink
there's
from
a
a dysprasia.
possibility. Or it's the primitive are all getting their blood from the same place.
Well, they're not all behaving the same. But if they are
They're
out
all
feeding,
behaving the opposite.
if they're all, well, that's true. But if they're all out there feeding and there's some new strain going on and people are hitting popular feeding grounds,
We have to check on the other primogen.
that's what I was afraid of.
Don't be afraid of that. Siren, be open to making new friends.
What part of anything about me says good at making friends. I can't get the people who are my coterie to
Your
trust or like me.
lovely personality and great tits.
What the fuck?
Let's go.
Oh my god.
And we're
I
going
hear
to.
you.
Was there anything that you guys want to do for the remainder of the night?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I had.
Well, okay, we'll just continue the night on.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I had told Iris that I wanted to come back
Yeah,
because
you
I
were
wanted to
supposed to
talk
come
to her
back,
about Oscar. But we can do this next week if you would like to. Yeah,
No,
that's fine.
yeah, that's fine. As the camera fades away, because we don't. It's 11:20, so we'll go ahead and wrap up. As the camera fades away, as the coterie progresses with their night, a little old lady shows up for work. You've seen her before. You've met her. Most of you really enjoy her. And she goes to unlock the doors of a library downtown. And as she takes out her keys, sitting on the doorstep is a pile of ash. She quickly steps over the pile of ash, unlocks the door. There, as she runs through the corridor of the library, of the stalls of books, meets a dead end of a wall. She runs back through the corridors of the books. Again, another wall where there's supposed to be one. And she goes to the desk, and underneath she hits a little red button. And that's where we're going to end the week.
What the fuck? What?
I'm not gonna lie. If something had happened to Margaret, I don't know what I was gonna do. I mean, I
Burn it all
don't
down.
want anybody to get hurt, kind of, but
We
not Margaret.
nuke New Orleans. We all move to the middle of Wisconsin.
Just go across the river.
Honestly,
Fuck Louisiana, let's go to Mississippi. We're done.
Well then.
Well, there you go, guys.
Cool.
Thank you for
chill.
hanging
Cool.
out. Everybody good?
Yeah.
No,
All
what
right.
the fuck is wrong with you? No.
Just curious. So, while Pixie has already got a raid set
Yes,
us
I
up
do.
for Blondosaurus Rex.
Yeah.
Over there playing some
Yeah.
Dead by Daylight, some DBD. So we will see you guys next week. Next week is our last week on Fridays for a little bit. I'm switching days off to Monday and Tuesday. Yay.
So we'll be Tuesdays.
Will be Tuesdays. Monday nights are going to be what? Pixie, go ahead and tell us
Nothing.
what they can find
They've got
throughout the week.
They've got Cat on Mondays on Indo.
I'm an Indigo.
Her
There you
vampire
go.
game. We will have
Yeah.
Tuesday Vampire here. We will have Wednesday Endless Wonder, which Meg has just joined fabulously, by the way. Great fucking
Oh, yeah.
entrance.
Oh, yeah.
And then we will have Thursday Gloomhaven. We're not sure about Fridays yet if we're going to put anything on Fridays, but Saturday is our Cyberpunk game. So we've got a
Woo.
full streaming schedule coming up this season. Stay tuned, folks. But
Alrighty. Well, we'll see you guys next week. Love your faces. Stay hydrated. Self-care. Self-love. Goodbye.